What's up, Hippo lovers? The Lord DauT+Slam playing 2v2 against VNS. At the moment, we have playing ACCM and BACT. We will play best of 5 and we will use 10 of those civilizations. The top 5 row was used, drafted by themselves. The bottom 5 were used or were picked by the opponent. You have to pick one from your own picks and one from your opponent's pick. Let's get the DauT bandana rolling for ourselves. And I forgot that. And here we go. Game number 1, Arabia on the way. So, Byzantines here by CM, obviously the archer choice. His teammate will be BACT going for Franks. I'm a bit surprised by that choice. Normally I want to see BACT going for the archer civilization. On the other side, Slam is the guy playing Hunts and DauT is playing Vietnamese with the archer. So our typical scout archer composition into then most likely knights into crossbowmen, knights and crossbowmen. I don't play AoE these days, but it's a guilty pleasure watching these streams. But I think they get monotonous, they're not much variation. Okay, thanks for your feedback. Okay, Bosnia coming in, 4 on wood here by CM, nothing too special, 3 by BACT, and 3 on wood by Slam, 4 by wood, 4 by DauT, all pretty standard. Will DauT make a DauT castle? Now he was challenged by Vivi. That was a pretty intense one, right? Oh man. For everyone who didn't see that from the earlier series, you might want to go back. That was a pretty sick castle by Mr. V. Okay, now the X here at the top. DauT obviously doesn't need to X. Oh, gets some damage done here on the scout. Down 6 HP. Next boar flying in here as well. And DauT and Slam against VNS. This is a time where you in the chat give me your predictions. Left-hand side, Team Secret. Right-hand side, VNS. I personally think this should be a 3-1 victory for Team Secret. 3-1 VNS. Okay. 3-1 Team DauT. ACM got this. 3-0 DauT. 3-0. 3-2 DauT, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2 VNS, 3-1 Secret, 3-1 DauT, 3-2 VNS. Okay, so you don't really agree too much with each other. First farm here by ACCM. Something we don't see too often. BACT and Slam, both with the loom here. Both going up with pop 20 and early scouts. Right hand side will be the archer civilizations. Left hand side will be the cavalry civilizations. Team wall could be an option actually here, if we saw that in time. On the other side, it looks more likely to be 2 individual walls, but even VNS could go for 2 individual walls as well. 920, 922, the uptimes here at the left hand side all make sense. Second lumber camp now pushing some deer is Mr. BACT. And let's see what he scouted. He scouted the wood line, the gold in the back, and then is going back to increase his population a bit more. Slam is -1 villager. No, 1919 BACT and Slam. He's completely even. Two on gold here by DauT. Is that a man-at-arm opening? No, it's just archers. With 1 lumber camp? Am I confused? So much on food still. And it is a man-at-arm opening. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, so man-at-arm opening from our Vietnamese player. Byzantines are having 2 on gold as well. But that will be an archer skirm defense. Interesting. With only 1 lumber camp as well? What are we? No, it's man-at-arms as well. Why are they starting the man-at-arms so late? I'm a confused hippo here for sure. Stable now with 4 villagers being rushed out. He's rushing out the house with 5 villagers, so stable could have been delayed a bit more as well. 2 villagers here, and Slam is getting all the walls done. We'll get...
How do I subscribe to you on Mixer? Kappa.
Kappa. Thanks, man, for 13 months. Louder? What do you mean louder? Am I doing something wrong? DauT's mining camp is quite weird for sure, yeah. And he will wall everything. We'll probably squeeze in some other walls. Okay. And, well, volume is good. Okay, thanks. Not too great of walls if we face ranged units later on, but he can run away. Okay, now 3 man-at-arms moving out. DauT himself is going out with militia, so it's not going man-at-arms. We'll take the uphill fight here. Nice micro by him so far. Not a single kill in this game. DauT is coming over with all his scouts, trying to pressure DauT, who will be completely walled, or is completely walled already. So, completely fine for him. Archery ranges will be up behind this. Question is on how many archers is he going? Game audio is a bit silent. Sick. Okay. Untypical. I didn't change anything. I upped it a bit. It's super silent for me as well, but that's because I couldn't fit my headphones properly over my head with a bandana. And yeah, game sound is obviously like if we zoom in with Capture H, it becomes louder. And if we zoom out, it becomes quieter. So that's the Capture H feature as well. So maybe simply because I was watching over the map, there weren't any loud sounds. Archer range now behind this here from the Lord, pressuring some in the back. Should be quite an easy wall behind this for ACCM, no worries. Is that actually? No, that's actually open. He didn't, that's open in between. That's a full tile in between, I'm pretty sure about that. He can break this area. DauT should be fine, just needs one archer out, and the house. I think if he attacks the one he already attacked, no, okay, now ACM sees it. This is indeed life. Age of Empires is life, guys. Second lumber camp here at the top, DauT. This weird mining camp, man. Who did coach him to build mining camps like those? Stereo balance a bit to the left, guys, don't get too crazy, please. DauT and Slam could easily team wall. Could they easily team wall? It's not that natural to scout that, but yeah, it's kind of the same investment. Sometimes it is tricky to communicate that. The mining camp is not good. I think over here is the standard one. Maybe here. Maybe one tile away. Maybe trap 2 villagers inside. It makes it so much better. Like, 1 villager better. Second stable. Now for Slam before the blacksmith. No, he has the blacksmith. And so now sending more on gold. So that will be him staying on knights. This looks like in battle. Not unlikely. Honestly. Everyone is super walled. KD so far very minimal. Where did the man-at-arms of DauT die? I don't even know. Not too important. Double archery range here, double archery range there. And, well, Slam. And DauT, look at that. 2 seconds difference in the feudal age timing. Same castle age timing here. And DauT is 1 villager ahead though, so a bit of idle time there by Slam. Double stable here, and, well, all looks pretty solid so far. DauT should be able to defend this as well, has more HP for his archers, and yeah, Byzantines fighting without a single bonus for their archers, so have to play with this. Fletching now for DauT, and do we have fletching for ACCM? Yes, we do. Everyone got all eco upgrades. We see the 2 scout. Oh no, ACCM. Okay, DauT the only one playing without wheelbarrow, so oh god, Slam is far ahead then. 1 villager behind, but has wheelbarrow, so he's basically 2 villages ahead. Well done by him. Game 5 wasn't good, but you should watch it. Trust me, it's worth it. DauT is up. ACM will click any second. And that's a lot of villagers in gold. 11 here with 2 archer rangers. You normally try to go for 8. So he might float a bit of gold. Some aggression here. DauT will be up a bit earlier. 1 gate behind this. Byzantine bonus helping him a bit. Slam with the TC outside, and archers are coming over. And that's what I said. I don't like this wall. I think it might be denied. You might need to send 2 villagers to the back. Oh, look at that. TC being built by 1 villager as well. Back T is adding 2 TCs himself. All looks pretty standard. DauT is going back, doesn't want to lose his archers before reaching castle age. And, well, that could be annoying. That could be annoying here for Slam, and that means back T probably should have the better boom. Or are they attacking this? They are not. Oh no, ACM is waiting for the upgrades. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me see. Age of Empires. Trying to find out what the sound issue might have been, but I think it's simply not a lot of fighting happening. As you can see, both sides only lost 5 units so far in this 22-minute game. Other people lost 20 villagers by this time. Uh-oh, and now this is a good attack here by DauT. Getting a lot of damage done against those knights. Only having +1 defense at the moment, as we can see. Slam +1 defense as well. Crossbowman now running away. Some here at the attack behind. Slam coming in with a market. 3 TCs running for him. Villager count 4 less for him. 2 crossbow players with 38 villagers. Ballistic for none of the 2. And DauT is attacking the house instead of the palisade wall. I'm a bit confused. Loses 1 archer there. +2 is on the way for back T. ACM going for +2 for his crossbowman as well. Some shenanigans here in the back. DauT cannot really re-wall this. Needs to go for some more gates. Has 70 stone. Could defend this. Or just focus down the crossbowman, and then a house behind this is totally fine as well. DauT did defend this, but for now should have less defense upgrades here. With only +1 for him. Overall, they are 6 villagers behind Team Secret. +1 defense only for Slam. He needs to catch up with the boom. Although it looks pretty even. Oh god. That looks like my eco. Mid castle age as well. Or early castle age. And late imp. And early imp. And sometimes feudal age. Okay, now we fixed it. Market as well. Before the university, a bit surprising to me. And now the next attack here at the front. Yeah, rules for better colors would have been an absolute standard thing, right? Why are we not using the ECL format for colors? Even colors against odd colors. So much better than red against orange. Okay, Stonegate should not get up, especially if the villager dies. Crossbowman now opening this area. Not a lot of knights from back T behind, but he's sending more over, but so is Slam. Overall army comparison looks like more for DauT and Slam. Let's take a look if they want to take the fight. DauT not really dealing the damage at the moment. +2 defense for Slam. Maybe they're waiting for that and then try to attack. Oh, getting somewhat sandwiched here now. The big attack with the knights. Back T is even trying to get forging. This looks like the better fight for ACM and back T if we don't have the +2 defense here. And that was a perfect timing here by the Vietnamese players. Attacking before Slam had the +2 defense, and now they're getting chased down here. Slam still has 12 knights out there. And how many knights do we have from back T? Okay, only 5. But I think the crossbowman now should deal the damage here. And yeah, everything should die in my opinion. DauT is now getting ballistics, but oh, that's a nice flock of crossmen being added now. Love that. IT is adding stables. Now he plays with 2 so far. Better night production, obviously, from the Hunt player having the faster working stables. ACM goes for his second TC. DauT is now going for TC number 3 as well. Has the 2 cavalry players. DauT goes in for some greedy move in here, but thinks better of it is running away. I think he needs to run here. He can easily get caught off guard, and they clearly have the losing army at the moment. Even colors? Yeah, like even colors are red, yellow, purple, orange, and odd numbers are blue, green, teal, gray. Slam likes to micro. Well, he did some in that fight for sure. Overall population somewhat even overall. Only 5 difference. Now +2 attack already on the way for back T. Still want to see more stables added. Now we are at 4 stables. ACM is chasing this down. DauT is trying to micro. And we know how this goes most of the time. Knights are microing back. And ACM, does he have ballistics? Yes, he does. Same for DauT. Ballistics and +2 defense. ACM up on the way to Imperial with 56 villagers indeed. So he needs to go back micro against all those knights. Back T is now the guy who needs to go for massive amount of knights and wait for ACCM to get to Arbalest. But it seems like Slam has something against this and is trying to attack here and is snacking those crossmen quite nicely. DauT is now around trying to chase those down at ACM. Those were losses that he could not afford, or at least didn't want to take. But knight numbers now better for back T, and now DauT is the one forced to retreat. Another TC at the front here. ACM is playing at 3 TCs, and that's a quite open one. That's the 4 stables against 4 stables only. I wouldn't mind to see back T going to up to like 6 stables even. DauT has so many more wills than ACM, but DauT is not on the way to Imperial. DauT has 300 food, 300 gold. So that will be the big difference. ACM, it's important that he does not lose his numbers though. And yeah, indeed, thinks of a better TC here. Makes so much more sense than the one in the very open. Force TC now for back T. Slam still plays it with 3. Night Raid could have come in here and will snack some villagers. Remember, we have +2 attack, so 4 hits will kill a villager. And is he going over there with the Arbalest? Interesting. Breaking in here won't do too much. How much gold do we have left? 800 gold overall. So that's really not important. TC number 4. Now a Slam here at the front as well. ACM, Imp. He has enough resources for Bracer. It's going for Arbalest first. Missing 150 food to go for Bracer as well. Army number solid for DauT here with 42. But 30 Arbalest could just kill. Okay, crosswomen coming over. DauT is up to Imp as well. Or towards Imp. They picked civilizations? Yes. Kind of. We can repeat the format after the game again. Overall pop. 27 difference, and Arbalest are now shrekking. Poor Slam trying to come over. They see the army in the center. Could maybe just jump for the TC. Not a lot of villagers around here to go for the repair or anything else. Let's take a look. Goes for the villagers first and now runs past the TC. And, well, those are knights from back T. Some walls here at the top. And this is the move in. Slam. Tricky for him to defend.
I wish you good fortune in the games to come. ELO over 9,000.
Thanks. Okay, now a lot of knights from Slam coming over as well. The move in here, and Slam, he is sitting at 103 villagers. But could lose some, could clearly lose some of his knights over here as well. Cannot really take fights. Meanwhile, Arbalest against the Crossman of DauT, who needs to retreat, has a castle up here, goes for more ranges, probably stays on mass Arbalest, or is he going into red hands? No, he's not for now at least. Next go against the gold spot, but that gold is dry as well. Some more raids at the left hand side. Slam is trying to defend the left, and this could be a go. Well, some farms are going down, but that would be it. Arbalest are coming over. This could be a big army caught off guard. DauT with some losses here, and he's not seeing it. Okay, he's trying to fight this. And yeah, I think it's just a spot to retreat. Arbalest on that hill. Still some knights trying to debate. Crossbowmen are now pushed back. We see Bracer. We cannot afford Arbalest. Now we can. And then DauT has way more HP for his fights. TC number 4 now at the front here for ACM. But a truly exposed one, especially against the castle here at the hill. Let's take a look. Those crossbowmen could die against the knights. Still big fights here. Trying to continue and repair this one. Slam is getting on the way to Imperial Age. Back T actually is already Imperial Age and is now going for the Cavalier attack. Let's take a look. Does he have +4? Not yet. He's sitting at +2/+2 and is smashing those Arbalest numbers quite nicely. Wants to go back though, get his upgrades, and then go for some even bigger attacks. Now the move in here, that's a lot of idle villagers this whole time. And a lot of dead villagers as well. Now the go here for Slam. But his eco can't be good. Pop 121 for him. Whew, but DauT with solid numbers behind this as well. Pop 140 for him. 40C still ticking for Slam. TC is held for now. Soon we will have all the upgrades, and then the cavalry players are dictating the game. Unless we get the switch into Halberdiers at some point. Some woodline here, some expansion at the side, and looks like they're trading in that direction. Still controlling the top as well. That was a man-at-arm, and a scout still alive. And look at that beautiful move here. Having the low HP light cav, low HP cavaliers patrolling the top. Oh god. Oh, that's ACM's army as well. This is a fight ACM is losing together with Actually, I think they need to fight though. Running this doesn't make too much sense. Maybe if he puts himself in there. But even that, it's not too pretty. Paladin upgrade for back T. Something Slam can't afford. Look at that. 300 food. 800 gold for him at the moment. So just wait for the Paladin upgrade and then take the big engagement against DauT could be the plan. DauT. C is okay. I have a solid economy. Let's go for coinage and start the sling towards my dear friend, Mr. Slam. Markets now getting set up, but that's still a not very well controlled area. Paladin upgrade still takes a solid 1.5 minutes to finish. Yeah, I think ACM needs to go back. Maybe add in some skirmishes here. Why not? Castle on that hill would have been better, but they didn't have enough map control for that. Blast Furnace is coming in as well. 1 more minute to go till we have Paladins. Hunt Paladin attack obviously will be a bit quicker since we have the faster working stables. Let's take a look. Big engagement could be pretty unfortunate for the secret players here. At a time just shortly before they see the Paladin attack, and then in the fight getting the Paladin attack could be an option. 17 more population for the secret players. Slight villager lead even behind this. Simply because ACM was up to Imperial Age so much quicker and didn't really have the big number. Small pause now. Uh-oh, now they go to the left hand side. Oh, some conversions here. Slam prepared there with 3. Gets 3 conversions. Sick move and saves all his monks. That was just sick by him. Another TC over here. Now the move in by Slam and DauT through the center. 1 castle here, 1 TC. And the big counter attack against Slam, and he will be super open. It just feels like ACM should have the better defense. Now they're going to defend Slam, and Slam Gates is here though, and he's defending this so nicely. Some stone walls here and there, and oh boy, that was a beautiful one. But is it enough? Maybe it might be broken here at the left hand side. ACM needed to pause after seeing those quick walls and was like, what? I thought we were playing on even playground here, but apparently. Slam is just a bit better when it comes to quick walling, still building that gate as well. Arbalest now helping out a bit. Paladin will finish any second here for Slam, and now we have the engagement coming up. Where is DauT? Oh, some raids here in the center. DauT went for the go in the center, wants to get his castle up first. And now Paladin numbers of BackT still pretty strong. Upgrades +4/+4 and has 12 more HP. Slam still missing Blast Furnace, but solid Paladin's numbers for him here. 45 on the field. Now wants to go for the big engagement. Where's the army of BackT? More Arbalests are coming over. He's just waiting for all the Arbalest from DauT. He has 72 military. Let's take a look how this engagement goes. I think it should be favorable for Team Secret, and we are moving in. That's so many Arbalests from behind. Oh man, hill advantage slightly on the side for ACM if they take the fight over there though. But DauT is keeping himself on that hill. Nice big raid over here, and more Paladins streaming in. Oh god, so many raids going in, but this is a big fight. If any team wins this one significantly, it might be game deciding, but I think it will be too even. I think Secret will win it slightly. All the Paladins should fall down, and all the Arbalests of ACM as well. He's now switching into Elite Skirms. We see some big walls here at the side. The most important thing is the fight for sure, and oh man, it's just so many Arbalests. Paladins are running away, and those were heavy losses for ACM. Now going for some raids, but corner control will just be tricky. Look at that, ACM even building markets over here instead of at the spot where BackT wanted to see them. More Paladins being produced, and gold control is the big question here. Caravans tagged by four players at this very moment. Funny to see that tag at this time. Oh god, Paladins getting a good engagement here against DauT. Let's take a look. Can he maybe run into there a bit deeper? Seems like not for now. That's good positioning by DauT for sure. Paladins still racking those poor Arbalests, even if they have 8 extra HP. Slam out with the highest numbers. But that's a big army still running through the center, and one castle on the hill without fletching won't do too much, and like 8 Paladins spawning there. Neither. More raids at the top. We still have some annoyance here. ACM putting up the trade. That's so weird. Oh man, but the big attack through the center now. Arbalest under the fire of the castle, NTC losing some. Paladins blocking this quite nicely though, and that's a good castle controlling such a big area. Yeah, might get trapped down by DauT from the right hand side, but from the left hand side not a lot of stuff to be feared. Arbalests are coming over, no transition yet. BackT is going for fletching, something long overdue. But he has so many Paladins still staying active. Blocking that gold spot is so good for them as well. Maybe sending some Paladins home could have been an option as well though. But it seems like he might have enough unleashes now. And they are looking at a solid 60 population advantage. DauT, he might lose all his Arbalests. Look at that. The Paladins are now swarming all of his units. Paladins of Slam not in the right numbers to defend this. Meanwhile, we have some raids at the top here as well. Trade didn't really kick in at the side, and this is just such a nice clear up for sure. And ACM getting a lot of upgrades behind this. Now they have the big army advantage and the map control still. Castle is defending all this. Trade should start running. 13 trade cards to 9. BackT sitting at 13 at the moment. Solid job by him. Skirmishers, cheaper ones from Byzantines against the Imperial skirmishers from DauT here. But that just means whoever gets onto more Paladins easily wrecks this game. Please check tribute sling. Okay, 4k slung from DauT to Slam, 1k from BackT to ACCM at the moment. And oh boy, do we see more raids at the top here. Oh god, even more kills there, and BackT just so active with all his stuff, and this could be the game finishing fight. No, I think it's too even when it comes to Paladin numbers again. 40 for Slam, BackT sitting at 42, so probably just very even. Arbalest numbers are a bit better for ACM, so that's better against the Paladin support fight. Skirmishers now moving forward. DauT will lose those. Can he afford those? I'm not too sure. ACM sitting at top 200 here. The only player who can really say that of himself. Some more goes at the right hand side. killing quite a lot of stuff here. And Arbalists are now coming over, should wreck those Paladins. And then, yeah, just some Paladins off Specty should clear up DauT. That's a lot of army here. Look at that. 72 military overall. Some raids at the left-hand side. So much stuff happening here. Pretty damn brutal at the moment. Paladins, are they going forward? Wow, that's a ballsy move here. Again, 3 conversions. Slam's so good with that. Siege, pretty low at the moment. From either side. And that trade is completely stopped. Where are they trading? Nowhere at the moment. 11 trade to 18, but more of that will go down and will be stopped. Now more castle production. Back T continues to produce 4 trade cards at a time. Everyone trying to go for some trade. But, well, look at that. Slam not building a military unit. Now some light cap from Back T. Everyone kind of out of gold, as it seems. How is the gold income overall? Gold, yeah. No one getting the big numbers. And DauT needs to resign this one after it sees no more Paladin support is coming in from Slam. Oh man, that big go into his gold spot really meant no more Paladin production. He did get some quick walls up, but it was not enough. What a nice team play here. ACM with the early Imperial Age and the Arbalest tech was really nice. DauT and Slam couldn't really punish them in late Castle Age. 1-0 lead for our Vietnamese team against Team Secret. Well placed by Vietnam here against Vietnamese. Arrow slit tech even by SCCM. Trade was running quite nice, didn't really know where to go at first. But yeah, Franks are just so good in those spots as well. Nice play by Vietnam. For everyone who was wondering, how do we get to those weird civilizations? Both teams did draft 5 civilizations for themselves, and then they did draft 5 civilizations for their opponents for them to be used, and you have to pick 1 civilization out of your own pool and one of the given pool. Now I need to do the Xing again, right? Draft 1, so what is this? Draft 1. Here we go, right? Okay. And then I can start with paint. Heyo! Open with paint. La-pam-pam. So, no more Huns. No more Vietnamese. No more Franks. No more Byzantines. But game number 2 will be the home map of Team Secret, namely Gold Rush, I believe. Yeah, I think it has to be Gold Rush. Maybe a bit more stream volume. Okay, you're like the 3rd one to complain about it. It's surprising to me. I didn't change anything. I can increase my volume a bit. I think it's a lot because of the zooming out, but I will just increase the volume for all of you then. It was really low volume. Weird. No one complained in the game before. It was perfect for me. Well, then you have to reduce it a bit, probably. Always fine. The zooming out doesn't affect your volume though. It does. Thanks for the cast, Nidhi. You're welcome. Okay, so for everyone who had no problems, you might want to reduce your volume a bit now. And for everyone who felt like it was a bit quiet, it should go a bit more in your direction. Feels like VNS used 2 of their best civs for that window, right? Well, they used their first pick, but and their strongest quote-unquote civilization. Yeah, so they used their 2 strongest picks. Correct. Okay, better for you now? Okay. It's so weird because, like, I have my headphones at like 5% here. Yeah. As a noob, why are Franks so good? What prevents you from doing harps and grind them out? Your teammate. Your teammate has arbalest / crossbowmen. And then pikemen just melt. They're really good civilization to go scouts into knights if your teammate is going an archer. With archers. When my notebook is on max, what to do? Sound boost. But as I said, I improved it now. With guys, I need nearly stream to put at 200 volume always. If I watch another stream, I need to reduce to 10% of the same sound level. Interesting. And in 1v1, they simply have the eco bonus, like 2 eco bonuses for food, then the strong scouts to begin with. And if you just go halberdiers, they will go for axemen. And then they have a perfect castle to defend and a unit that is very tough to counter if you go for halberdiers. They're taking their time again. Technically, in 35 minutes, the next series should start. That will be delayed, I can guarantee you. Not sure how long they will wait, but I'm pretty sure Lidaco will ask them to. Let's see if that's going to happen or not. What's the next map? Gold Rush. So what civilizations are we expecting? Trilake Cape Storm Hideout. I wouldn't mind Slav Turk. But Turk are good for hideout as well. Maybe Mongols just the best? Tricky. On the other side, VNS had better picks. They're Britons and Khmer. DauT's real name is Darko Dautovich. Will we see Dawn today? How about a bet? I would bet that we will see him. What would you think about a game mode where unit imp upgrades are only allowed for specific units? But are there any restarts in this tournament? Yes, 1 each. Slapshot doesn't sound like a good combo historically. Luckily, this game isn't historically accurate. Good for us. Drake means devil in Romania, aka Dracula, dragons, etc., as I remember. Okay. How long this break? 1 more minute. Spec delay is starting. Have no influence. It's not a real break. It's just in between games. Maybe some discussion about civilizations. What are you talking about? The way monks work is especially accurate. Okay. Okay, back to is 1000 smoking right now. That's a high percentage. Still doing push-ups. You inspired me to do them every morning when you started. I did them yesterday. Today I did biceps and abs. But yesterday I did push-ups, yes. Yeah, still trying to get strong there. Literally. Although getting strong isn't that important for me. Okay, weird choice here. Weird choice. Let's jump into game number 2. Gold Rush, the home map of Team Secret. And we are fighting for that beautiful hill with all that gold in the center. On the left hand side we have Back T. Oh god, playing in orange. And he is playing Khmer. Together with the Britons. No, wait. Together with the Britons. ACM. So civilization kind of as I expected. But with the color change. And then we have DauT with the color change as well. Oh god, this should be forbidden, honestly. Playing Magias, and we have Slavs for Slam. So why did I... Oh, saved. Why was I so confused here? Normally, we were just talking about 2 people going for civilizations that, well, fit together well. Such as a civilization that goes for cavalry, the other for archers. Slav and Magias, both cavalry civilizations though. So this is the spot where Back T could just go for that pikeman push we talked about earlier. I don't like the civilization choice by Team Secret. Let's see what they can make happen here. I'm surprised DauT is not with Mayans. Mayans was banned, so you shouldn't be surprised. Green counters orange. Okay, well then it was a good choice. But didn't they have green against orange before? When is the last quarter final taking place? AoE 2 calendar could tell you that. AoE zone could also tell you that. My schedule down below the stream could also tell you that at 18:30 GMT they were to play, and that's the schedule time. I'm not surprised if it will be delayed for at least an hour. Call MBR for color advice could really be helpful here. Foreign Wood by DauT. Is he playing the Magia Scouts? Magia Archers? Looks like it. Huh. Okay. I think players should have freedom to pick colors. Last game was awful for DauT as he can't differ red for his orange. Yeah. Okay, restart by DauT. What happened? I see him ask, what happened? What happened? Well, what is a restart? Okay. I can show you the reason again. Why again? So DauT had horrible main goals, as you can see. Like this one is at the outside, this one is pretty open. So that's not really playable. Slam had a really tough wall as well. At least to the left-hand side. Oh, actually, it's doable. But DauT's map is pretty much unplayable with those 2 goals. If he's the guy forced into archers, I think it's a good restart. Especially if you're behind 1-0. Kind of don't want to lose this game. Okay, I can answer some more questions. There was one, right? Are Ethiopians worth a ban? I'm not sure how the ban system works. I think it's a good ban. If they don't want to play against too many archer civilizations, why not? I think players should have freedom. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they should have the freedom to pick colors, but only certain colors. As I said, odd colors against even colors. Should be a feature in CA to set player colors for casters. Yeah. I wrote to Slam, not for everyone. Okay. That makes sense. Maggie Archer also have more line of sight. Hello! That's sick. They probably end up with Paladin Scorpions or something in the end. It seems like you haven't seen Gold Rush games too much. Absolute bread. It's very unlikely that we get to such sick compositions. Most of the time, games on Gold Rush and very early Imp or late Castle Age. So Paladin Scorpion is a composition that I'm not expecting too much. How do you think the common map scripts could be improved to produce better maps? I think the starting sheep should be absolute standard under the TC. The minimum forest size could be a bit bigger and the maximum wood size could be a bit smaller. I think that's it. Hey Nilly, you said I can work for a startup. What kind of startup are you here in Hamburg? Nilly, you said I can work for a startup. What kind of startups are there in Hamburg? There are thousands of, or let's say hundreds of startups in Hamburg. Depends on what your skills are. I can set you up with like, I know 2 different startups. Why are tournament maps randomized like this and not fixed wood, gold, etc.? It's kind of the identity of the game. Games would get very stalematy if you can scout your map and yeah, just know how the opponent's map looks automatically. So if you mirror that. There are ideas to get more fair maps and some good ideas. There are also map ideas, for example, let's generate 50 maps and take the 30 most fair maps and take them into a map pool. For example, that's an option. Yeah. I think Age of Empires loses a lot of identity if we have fixed maps. Are Chinese too strong with the starting sheep? I think Chinese should have, if we go for starting sheep, 2 extra villagers and 50 more food. Yeah, like one less villager than they have at the moment, but 50 more food or 40 more food. I think it's a bit better. Would also fix massive amount of nomad maps and wouldn't touch Arabia starts too much. I actually told that decision and I really like that idea. Not sure if it's actually coming into play. I like your questions at the moment, guys. Keep it running. So, next try. ACCM playing purple now. With an incredibly sexy compact map here as Britons. Maybe berries a bit open, but gold pretty safe. Everything in the back. Woodline safe as well. He will have his teammate back T with some okay-ish map. Gold is not too great here. Tricky to wall that off in the long run. Slam, nice defensive gold, and he's playing the Slavs, and we will have the Magyar
23
player.
months, 2,300 confirmed.
Ghost of Joda! Hey yo. And he has a way better map this time. Right, easy wall off at the front, easy wall off at the left-hand side, and 2 safe golds. He will like this map and has to be happy with the restart. We are playing for this gold in the center, guys. Shoot, gold. And yeah. Random maps also play a lot into deciding strategies. That's absolutely true. Random map is the best thing in AoE. I think there are other good things in AoE, but I think it adds a lot, yeah. And I think it's a good one. Still not very enjoyable for a casual watcher with all that waiting time. Yes. I think this tournament did some things that we could improve on with waiting times. Trust me, DM World Cup will have, might be the tournament with least delays ever. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a body statement. I think restarts are something you don't really need to do for like a weekend tournament. But this is not a weekend tournament, right? Oh, 4 more hits. Yeah, shouldn't really get the kill. Forces some idle time. That's it. But Forces is being housed. ACM needs to loom now. DauT. Oh, in the meanwhile, forgot to build a house himself. Oh no, what? Why is he looming? Okay. And we have Scout War here. DauT is having the nice hill advantage. And, well, has 6 less HP though. They could improve it so much. Have you played StarCraft 2? What tournament is this? It's 2 pools. And I've not played StarCraft 2, but I'm very sure. Like, I watched more StarCraft 2 tournaments than Age of Empires tournaments. And I think StarCraft 2 tournaments have major issues at the moment as well. But, yeah. Certainly more entertaining than Age of Empires tournaments. Did you see the Rocket Beans interview with Sijin? No. He talked about the improvement in pathfinding. Well, he said they aren't improving the pathfinding. Don't you think so? I read an interview with Sijin where he said he would not improve pathfinding. Well, DauT. Okay. Doesn't want to. Big walls here by ACM, but makes a lot of sense. We'll get onto save archers. Could have also been a map where you can play Drush FC. I think, yeah, it could have been a reasonable one. Meanwhile, Slam will be the one playing for the scouts. Early timing by him. Back T as well. Plays Pop 19. Without a barracks, we'll get a lot of control there and we'll be out on the map quite nice and early. Pathfinding is an issue at Age of Empires for sure. Let's see about that. Obviously, good changes are very welcome. Let's see what they're getting done. Early uptime from back T could be pretty nice for him to win this fight. Slam might want to take this fight uphill. God, how quickly back T ran around. Like, zip. And is now having the hill attack bonus. And yeah, it's just smashing this one. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. 7 HP left and might get the scout back into the GC. No cam on? Never when I cast. Players are the focus, not me. Oh god, DauT. Oh god, DauT. Oh god, DauT. Oh, but Magias! Magias! I saw him running into 8 wolves or something. But Magias! Why in the world is back T going for Khmer? I think it's a good scout civilization to complement Britons. And Britons is kind of the best civilization on Gold Rush. Underrated bonus indeed. I predicted Britons and Khmer. So it isn't Drush FC, it is just FC by ACCM here. And we will have the first tower out. Where was the second gold spot? In the back here. Pretty much impossible to have missed that. Well, he saw it, and now with the house. Magia's top tier Gold Rush Civ. I think Slavs is, and Magia is in the Archer Civ that they wanted to go for. Okay, man, arms should do a lot of damage now. It will be tricky for ACCM to hold this. Already through the first layer here. Slam is completely walled at home as well. Yep. So all the pressure can come over here. So the first layer is done. ACM, he won't get his tower out in time, I believe. Uh-oh, uh-oh. ACM. It's the wall behind this. DauT is on stone behind this. Is walled himself. Completely walled as well. Oops, great play so far by him. And arms are around, and seems like, yeah, the tower will go up. Some repairs needed. 500 wood here. Scouts are coming over. Will not be broken though. And ACM is fine. DauT is opening this area to build a tower behind this. Could actually focus around here. And yeah, DauT, this tower will be good. Blocking the woodline, blocking the gold. Oh man, this is a good tower. But still, you can go on to the other gold. ACM is building the market first, before the archer range or the blacksmith. Interesting choice. Especially in archer range, it's pretty nice to just get some archers into... No! No! He didn't. He didn't. Oh god. Guys, this tournament is sling in Imperial Age only. And you need to get coinage. ACCM did sling all his resources with 100% tax. So BackT, expecting a sling, is not getting any resources. ACCM did completely throw away all his resources. Oh boy. And BackT is sitting here like, I'm waiting for resources to get in to Castle Age, my friend. And ACM is like, why are there no knights coming? Oh god. Send, you can see, send resources, nothing received, and nothing sent. But you see, he has no resources left. He was playing fast castle, right? He has 100 food, 200 gold left. Oh god, this is so bad. Not reading the rules here. Oh god, ACM. And he is out of stone for his tower. Okay, now he's building another one. Was building one here. And, well, BackT's on the way to Castle Age, but later than Slam. Wow, if you don't get any resources. Oh god. What a fail. And now more towers coming up. That one? Can that not focus on the villager on gold? Apparently not. Well, so most of the time people say, oh, well, it was 2v1, obviously the Slinger can't do much. But this time it literally is 2v1 because ACCM is not using his resources at all. Oh god. Let's see if he continues slinging. It would make sense, strategy-wise, if actual resources could reach BackT, who is playing a second stable now. Slam is playing 2 stables as well, though, so that will do nothing. Oh, he's still slinging. I didn't hear any new resources being sent. I think he stopped slinging. Archer range now from DauT, so he might go into CA behind this. Whew. Okay, knights should be coming over. Some scouts here. No farm upgrade for ACCM either. Is now getting wheelbarrow, something that BackT is missing as well. Ask him, there were also 0 resources sent by accident. Who did sling in Feudal Age? Maybe before coinage. But this is so bad. Like the tournament rules, and he always said, like this Magia bonus. I think Magias might be the best Gold Rush civilization. Honestly. Just slam through all of this. Wolves. Oh, Elephantos! Okay. That means Slam's eco should be just so far ahead. Palisade gate is locked or what? Doesn't really show. Yeah, it has to be locked. Oh, DauT! Oh, what? Who is playing here? Did you see that? What? Who is smurfing? Viper is only playing after this. Sick! Okay, we'll lose the villagers anyways, but it looked good at least. Hello. Yeah, they're dying. Style points earned. Agreed. Okay, probably monastery for Slam, and then he should be able to defend against those elephants quite nicely, and should simply have the way better eco, right? At the moment, he's 10 villagers behind, and DauT just reached the castle age. Should be CA here, right? Not going for anything so far. Not going for gold control either. ACM up to castle age. How are we still in this game? This is such a weird game. Mass monks probably wants to convert his elephants back. I'll convert it back. How Slam 10 builds behind? Well, Slam did play double stable knights with guidelines and +1 defense. Back T did add the second TC a bit earlier, but I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, but he's catching up now. Do we have, yeah, back T without wheelbarrow, so he only now has wheelbarrow as well. Bring that up. CA +2 attack here. DauT. I think this is a spot where going just 3 TCs as well. Makes a lot of sense. And then Mass Pikeman. I think it's a good option. Maybe monks and back T is going for the center. Is he going for a third? No, he sold 100 stone. As we can see. And some wood was bought as well. The CA can easily catch all the monks. And now we have some conversions. Oh boy, Slam using his scouts to perfection. Monka has 2 down. Third one still alive with... How did that one... Okay. Oh, actually got the conversion in the end. And now we have the CA killing the villager. Are they... Oh... There were 2 clutch moments for back T. Getting 1 night conversion, getting the siege workshop up. Could have gotten really worse for him. And now though, his elephants, well, with 2 conversions against him, losing some HP before that, and probably more monks coming in. It's going to be tricky for him. Was trying to send in the scouts to intercept more monks coming over. 2 monks were in the back though. Let's take a look if he can snipe those. Nice move by Slam, and nice move by Slam. Saving his monk here. And great micro by all 3 players participating here. Meanwhile, now the go from ACM to the center, but the hill advantage will be very important. As you can see, everyone adding TCs. And a castle in the back here. ACCM, hello, goes for longboats. Okay, castle at the top here for slabs. Player Slam, not really your typical castle builder, but... well, it's for the control. I think it could also be more aggressively on this hill. And he thinks the same. Yeah, that will be here. The castle. Give it to me. Give me... Oh, what? Hello! Oh, actually, that makes a lot of sense, right? They have so much army control at the moment. They are blocking the whole side then. And killing the castle. Killing the TC behind this as well. And longboats, well, congratulations, you shouldn't achieve too much. But only 2 monks here. That's a lot of elephants. 3 monks behind this as well. Now taking the engagement. CAs at the top here. Knights are going back. Probably trying to buy some time. Longboats are getting... oh, the longbows are getting the monks in the back though. Slam is now right-clicking the castle. That's a lot of losses here. The elephants are just wrecking this down 80%. And the castle could go down 85%. Villager amount is going down quite heavily. But the elephants are getting blocked by the CA. I think the castle is going up in the end, and it seems like yes it does. Oh, back to, I think he could have focused that down a bit better. The castle is going up, but under heavy losses before that. Now some CA are around, and oh boy, that was a tricky one for sure. Overall villager count is 23 ahead for Team Secret, and Slam is now on the way to Imperial Age, still having the castle up here, so they just need to get onto some monks. Why were the elephants behind there? Could have helped out so much. DauT getting gold shaft mining, and a second castle. Interesting. All the elephants now here, and well, Back-T is playing it like melee. Uh-oh, those are some CA going down. Is it really worth it to snipe down all those longboats? Maybe because Slam is going mass halberdiers, and indeed here is triple barracks here. Probably wants to go more, and that will be the main counter. That's why DauT already started to snipe some longboats to keep the counter to the counter in lower numbers. Castle still worth it? Well, it's buying a lot of time, surely. It's still doing some damage as well. Now every time the elephants are leaving under the TC or leaving from the castle, they're getting attacked as well. Elephants only +1 defense. But Slam, he should dictate the game now, right? Halberdiers should do so much. Villagers getting saved in this one as well. DauT, meanwhile, 4 TCs. Now building the monastery. What is his army composition going to be? Is he going for mass CA and probably skirms or something? Another castle behind this. Back-T, 85 villagers, but he will play it with only 2 TCs. For now, more gold control for the Vietnamese players. Murder whole time, absolutely. Murder holds would have been so good in this spot. Most of the time you don't have a university though. Yeah. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, 2 more monks should get conversions. Squire's now coming in, and uh-oh, the longboats coming to the front. Let's take a look. Can they get the snipes done here? CA are coming over as well, though. Elephants moving in. Both monks went down. 80% here. Villagers could be focused on, but it's really tricky to click those with the longboats. Let's take a look. Right-clicking it again, and I think the castle again will go up. But elephants around again as well to fight those down. And you can see CA, they're just focusing down the longbows. And he's completely fine with it, because he knows, okay, the pikemen will do the job. Oh god, that was a lot of conversions here. Oh boy, that's a lot of conversion. The lasers are starting. You can see DauT, he's so hungry to get those longbows. Such a great move, and honestly think this is the win here for Team Secret. They have the hill, they have the gold control, and traps should be so much better for him. Boya should not even be added in my opinion. Unless ACM is now doing wonders here with the trap war, I would be really surprised to not see Team Secret winning their home map here. Another castle for DauT. Castle number 3 on that hill by Mr. Slam. His eco has to be out of this world with the Slav bonus as well. Now controlling some of the gold. And yeah, ACM going imp with pop 74. Both old school tyrants around 130. Back-T with 102. 2 TCs for him. Goes for more elephants. And we even see more monk text here. Block printing, elimination against all the elephants. Although he has the halberdier tech for himself. Quite surprising to me. DauT needs to send more villagers to the center. And then he can continue going for his CA. Recurve bow. Surely an upgrade that it's likely. Did he make 2.3k? I had 2 match points. And lost both of them. I'm at 2277 now. Longbows for the win. Let's see about that. Gold control is completely over. And, well, what did I tell you? Games end early late Castle Age, early Imperial Age. And how do they ever get back onto gold? This gold still blocked by the tower. The other gold completely dry. ACM has no chance of getting onto real units. Back-T, meanwhile, still has some minimal gold left, but that was it. He's going for some more stone. Maybe they have one more go in themselves, but then that was it. Goes for some more siege here, but oh boy. Those CA will just be sick. Look at that. We'll have 8 range and 11 attack after chemistry. That's sick for such a mobile unit. Feels a bit like a conch. Okay, now it tries to go for the counter attacks. So many castles in that area, and they are just controlling everything. More pikemen are coming over. Harbor attack is a bit late, in my opinion. Now the attack through the center here. No heavy CA upgrade yet. And yeah, if he's losing villagers. Look at ACCM, where he's going for the wood. Oh man. CAs can easily clear up those longbows. And then the elephants shouldn't really do too much in this one. Heavy CA attack now as well. And so many villagers going down. Look at the overall population. 190 to 330. This one is so over. We are just waiting for the game finishing fight before we can go into game number 3 with even settings 1-1. But still 2 home maps left after that for Vietnam. And only 1 home map left for Team Secret. Pantheon tactics now as well. Only doing some armor, no real plus damage against the units. And back T, he has to give this one up. God, the damage output is so good against elephants as well. And yeah, ACCM screwing this game by not sending any resources. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And yeah, elephants melting there. 1-1. ACCM just with a brain fart. Throwing the game for them. 0 relics, 0 resources sent. Oh boy. Let's take a look. Achievements in here. Say the same. I don't need to tell them, right? They know. They know. Okay, let's get into paint. And let's go for pink. So no more Slavs. No more Magyars. And no more Khmer. And no more Britons. I made them extra pretty this time. Did Terra play yesterday? Yes. And today as well, if you are talking about 2 pools. Sling was so sick, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What a move. Oh. The rules were so clear, and Lidacors even writing it at the start. Dry Lake, now our next map. Oh golly, I'm getting some sugar water. Let's see. Yeah, Tato is around, but he's spectating the game. Not sure about the others. Who thinks VNS will win today? A lot of people did. We did ask before. I would say 35% said VNS wins over DauT+Slam, which is probably, if you count out the DauT wins every tournament factor out, then it's like probably 45-55. It's still in favor of DauT+Slam though.
Raiding party!
6 on sheep. Probably didn't watch the last game with Britons. He only put 5 on sheep. Oh boy, with all that playing, like 10-hour games, like 10-hour sessions of playing my own, I forget how exhausting it is to play so much as well. I'll give you a hype song, we'll go to the bathroom, and which one do I want to give you? This one, the live version.
Let's do a medley of our
Halsa. Fiski maffa, gattens maffa, faithing my nama maffa.
Erectus.
Faithing my nama maffa, gattens maffa, fiski maffa.
Erectus.
boy.
Clickman.
Golden.
Ready mod. Red kit. Red kit. Ready mod. Red kit. Red kit. Red kit. Red kit. Ready mod. Red kit.
J-Dangers. There are different forms of entertainment. Some people like some form, some do something else. And I think a lot of people from T90 stream don't know that there is actually a tournament running, right? Yeah. Does anyone know where to get the Marian Kavacher song? Spring, maybe? I don't know. Time for questions. Mortal Kombat? No. Fight, who says that? I think the one, like the champion line from Age of Empires 1. I'm not a techno boy. Time for questions. Speculate didn't start yet. Game number 3 will be Dry Lake. Judes, thanks for the 4 months of support. Speculate started. What do you think of Cape of Storms? I voted for it. I like it. Why are Britons so good on Gold Rush? Good question. I thought you asked it earlier, but I was talking about something else. Since you're so compact, it's really easy to get onto Castle Age. And Britons are incredibly good going crosswomen in Castle Age. And yeah, you often have safe woodlands, safe gold. And then you have one of the strongest units in the game, being the Britons. Who do you think will team up for the 2v2 ECL finals? We will talk about that another time. I think it's very complex. And looking through all the settings and all the matchups, it's not that easy to decide and to foresee. So we can talk about it a bit later. Yeah. Other question. Robo said, do you like the map? Because it has water, land. It has water important but not game deciding. And there is value in expanding in all areas, and all areas have different themes. So, like, I like it on so many levels. Okay, let's jump into game number 3. I will still answer some questions, but we'll also show you some villagers moving. We have Slam playing Mongols. We have DauT playing Teutons. ACCM is playing Koreans. And we have Malay for back T. Britons are best low-cost camping civ. Yeah, maybe. Which civ's elephant, elite battle elephant you like the most? Malay. What are your chances of taking a game from Viper in a best of 5? Best of 5 are 3 games. So let's say nearly math. I said I will win him every, like, let's say Arabia 1v1, right? I think I will win him every like 300s to 400s game. So reverse odds should be maybe 1/4%. No, that's 1 game. So maybe 0.5%. It used to be 20 out of 1? No. I never used to win 20. There were times where he won me 1 out of 20, yeah. But those days are 9 years old or ago. Why Porsche had an ad on Twitch? I bought a new Porsche. Or Porsche. Like 3 weeks ago. And they asked me if it's fine if they do some adverts. And I said, since I really like corporate identity, it makes a lot of sense. What about deathmatch against Viper? I think I'm like 40-60. Depending on the matchup. I win like 40% of the games. If he is untrained, right? If we play the same matchup like 3 times in a row and he figures it out, then I'm dropping to like 15%. How come you only bought 1? I'm frugal. I don't need 2 Porsches. I think 1 is totally fine. I think it's really snobby to own own more than 1 Porsche. Where's the money from? Twitch subscriptions. I still don't understand why not everyone. Oh! Why not everyone is a full-time streamer and gets their Porsche? Ghost of Joda? Yes, indeed, it is. You have to pick one of the 5 civilizations that you pick for yourself, and one of the 5 civilizations that your enemy team decided for you. Those are the 2 pools, which give nearly 10k. Yeah, I have a special Twitch deal that every sub gives me $3,000. Well, actually, it's 2,876, but I'll just round up. It's easier to say. Why not a simple golf? I play golf, not drive golf. How many boars fit in that Porsche? No animals getting in there, man. Needy, when alles. Okay, please. German only on Mondays. When civs are favored on this map, and what the map name, by the way? Map name is Dry Lake. And good civilizations are ones that could go for very quick, strong rush, such as Malay, Italians, Japanese, Portuguese, I would say. But they only can pick one of those, so they're going for Mongols with a very fast early rush, and Malay for the fast early rush. And they pick Koreans for the big tower rush, which instantly will get started by the Lord. He will have a good idea that this is coming up, and we'll track that quite nicely. Let's take a look how he can defend. Is sending 2 on stone, and he pulls the boys and the grills against this. A bit more grills and a bit more boys, and he doesn't fight back with the scout. Oh boy, loses a lot of HP, and this is the fight we want to see. 6 villagers against 7 villagers. Has 0 stone with him. Would be so good if everyone brought 1 stone. I think would have been so much better winning the fight. Just put 1 stone on the head of your opponent and smash. Maybe 1 wood, 1 stone, something like that. Okay, now the attack ACM, 24 reaching fuel late. Eco obviously tiny bit better by DauT having 3 fishing ships working, and ACM nothing. Both with massive amount of idle villagers. Now some access. Is someone sending a scout? Not really. DauT is not fuel age, so scout war is going very poorly for him. Is trying to micro away with all those villagers. Is doing some damage against the scout at the top. Scout still a lot of HP here for ACM. Can chase down low HP villagers. Now the scout is going down here for DauT himself. And that's a lot of low HP ones. Micro not the greatest at the moment. ACM with more vision and the scout still around. Is someone following up with anything? Not really. Water fight meanwhile. 2 dogs against 2 dogs. No one cares about that. Villager fight continues here. Another loss for DauT, and the scout is coming over by Slam. Nice team play here. Potentially could snipe some villagers, but loses a lot of HP here against the full HP one. That shouldn't really happen. He should be around sniping low HP villagers that are falling back. That's his dream, and he is getting the second one. Where's Bactine? This one not really around, and Slam comes over with the full HP scout and doesn't get a single kill. This is so unfortunate for them. I think this is the spot where he just can pick off 1, then goes back, picks off the next one. So many options here, but didn't really happen. DauT continues to go forward with his low HP scouts as well. Now the aggression here against the water of DauT. Slam not really protecting him too well. Low HP villager went to the front again by CCM. No, that's actually 2 low HP ones, and the third kill. DauT now with 1-4 KD, and he sends another villager to the front. Oh boy. Now the barracks, 2 spearmen could be so good. Builds a tower and a stone wall in absolute no man's land against a Korean that could just build a counter tower and be faster with it. But, oh, Teutons actually, wow. Well, yeah, Teutons with more villagers in the towers. Could defend this quite nicely. Meanwhile, back T just casually scouts at home with a scout. Nah. There's no one fighting with villagers and every single damage output counts. I'm scouting the edge of the map. Oh, man. DauT is OP in World Wars? Yeah, 1 to 4 OP. Oh god, back to you. That's poor team play. I'm not sure if that's actually walled, but I think it is. Okay, fishing ship count 2 to 4. ICM didn't even go for... Oh god, attacking the tower here. The outpost instead of the tower. 5% faster now, indeed. Yeah, I know he was patrolling. And you can't say patrolling without saying lolling. That's a good demo hit over here. Yep. And nice blitz. Slam is playing this one so nice. How is this guy doing it? Not playing a single game for a month, then coming back and putting on such a performance again. This is pretty sick, man. He's so good. And students, it makes 0 sense to counter tower? Yeah. You have to get the tower up quicker. Otherwise it makes no sense. And hill bonuses don't really matter, as you all know, in Tower vs Tower Wars. Demo hit. Okay-ish. Yeah. Slam is basically God. Says another an A player. Surprise. Villagers need to come over here. Demo could finish those two, killing not a lot of HP. Yeah. Oh, that's so good that he didn't invest into those. But he gets the kill over here. Good+Slam gets another connection. So good by him. Meanwhile, Trash over here won't. Not against the Lord. He says no. Lots of other villagers in the tower, though. Behind this. Back T, not looking too shabby when it comes to getting castle age. Slam even gets a wheelbarrow. Getting some repair on his galleys behind this. And demo hit, really not important. Doesn't need the connection. Oh, look at that, the team play. ACM even coming over, wants to repair some of the fire galleys, but not really needed. Very low HP here, and we'll lose. Oh god, if you try to do something good in life. It even ships over his dead body. Fields ACCM team play, man. This is a bit like me in group projects. Like, you're doing something? Let me help. Here, let me help. 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 Boom, boom. Yeah, and then you see how helpful I was. Yeah, the body was shipped. Oh. Outpost rush. No one up to castle age yet. Slam and back T will have similar up-click timings, but reaching castle age obviously will be better by Mr. Slam, who still has a lot of water control. Now adding some fishing ships himself. DauT didn't lose his 3-1s. How did he save that one with 1 HP? One of the sickest guys. And yeah. Nearly frustration with live and group projects. Yeah. I did help the cook in NAC1. And then she got fired because the quality was so bad. And NAC2 cook knew me and said I'm not allowed to get into the kitchen for 8 days. Feels nearly, man. Demo hit.  'Tit, 'tit, 'tit. No kill. 'Tit, 'tit, 'tit. 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 'Tit, ' No cigar. Yeah. No cook at NAC. Even said that he wants me to be at his funeral and put his dead body in the grave so I can let him down one last time. Okay. Okay, what are we witnessing here? Wheelbarrow, DauT. That's a good spot to sling as well. Next kadumch. That came late. Yeah, I had to laugh too much, guys. Then I have to click the mute button first. And need to ellie giggle. And, well, then I'm trying to press the next button. Okay, so War Galley upgrade for Slam. He has massive amount of army here. Water fight still could be pretty good for him. Look at that split by Slam. Really reducing the efficiency of all demos potentially against him. Now goes for the split here. Not the greatest one, but the one he will take. Seven military to 4. DauT and ACM. Pretty peaceful there. Not any upgrades by them. Both on the way to Castle Age. Economies by them. Well, DauT actually 6 ahead. And Wheelbarrow ahead. Sick. ACM 5 to 6 KD. Had to have a lot of idle TC. Only now adding a fishing ship. Oh, DauT's 3 fishing ship are adding there as well, right? Slam's KD. Well, we need to find a better way to count KD on water. Because demos, they count as kills but not as losses. So if you have in a demo killing another demo, you get 1-0. But actually both of you lost the same, right? So whoever gets the kill first gets the better KD. So demo KDs isn't something we can put too much into. Okay, DauT sees the tower here. The castle here. How can he defend this? He has 530 stone himself. Defensive towers behind this could be an option. When is the time to switch to galleys? On this map, probably never. Like, only if you have full water control and try to play like the imp control. Like, put them in here. But for fighting, never. The distance is way too short. You can never really group up. No real room to micro back, right? If like we are clashing here with the armies, you can shoot one volley, and then you're touching your docks already. And you really want to out-micro your opponent. Defensive TC in No Man's Land and the Siege Workshop. But the TC spot wasn't really accessible. Look at all the hilly area around the woodline. Kind of tricky. DauT goes for the next TC and Sanctity defense here. Together with his monks for Mr. DauT. Let's take a look what the Mangonels can do against each other. Back T with a slight push here. Is ahead in villagers. Has 1 extra TC. 1 extra TC for ACCM at the side as well here. They count as kills but not as losses. If they explode, I'm pretty sure that's how demos work, yes. Well, not if, like, if the opponent kills the demo, it still counts as a loss. But if they explode, they don't count as a loss, I'm pretty sure. Three TCs now by back T, something that we already saw from Slam. Not a lot of stone control for him, would love to see some towers. Yeah, I think Teuton can build... Oh! Got 1 kill. Teuton could build the defensive tower for Slam so that he can put in 10 villagers, right? I've never seen it used that way. I think it might make sense. This will be a tricky defense for DauT. Ah, he gets the castle now. Isn't that the best castle placement? I think I would have deleted those 2 farms and built it here. Protecting the gold a bit more. But yeah, losing 2 farms. It's like losing 70 wood or something. Some conversions, but monks are going down. And now you will say like, isn't it 120 wood? And I will say, no, it's students. Isn't it 80 wood? No, they were already started used. Already used. Will we see Slam, Jordan, or both next weekend? Jordan only. Slam can't make it to ECL finals. War vehicular. You mean war wagons? War vehicular. Monks are okay-ish, I believe. Okay, 2 TC still from ACM. Villager count 12 behind overall military or overall population. Very even. 3 difference at the moment. Quite a close game. So what are we witnessing? Water continues here. Slam didn't save any of his fishing ship. Neither did DauT. So yeah, 0 fish at the moment for them. Back T continues to stay a bit annoying. Some more moves here. Oh, redemption. Hello. Starts to get the real convert. No. Okay, so melee without sanctity though. Oh, DauT quick ones. What is happening here? Oh man. DauT again. Baiting his opponents. What is this? Guys, why are there 2 yellow lines? Is that the faith? It's actually showing the faith in the castle. Hello, capture age. Okay. Monk juice. Defensive castle, aggressive castle. So rush to imp will be decisive. 200 food, 500 gold. 100 food, 500 gold. So ACM will be up first to imp together with DauT. Interesting. That side is actually the one with the faster timings. Conversions now starting. That's a lot of conversions. Potentially for... Oh god, that's a lot of yellow. The lasers all stopped. Not a single conversion. So DauT exactly the same timing with ACCM. Should have the better eco behind this. The other side. Let's take a look at the resources again. Uh-oh, Slam with only 60 food. Not enough farms by him. Now goes for fletching. Oh no, he goes for mango dice. Can he get a counter attack done? I don't see it happening. Uh-oh, Slam will be in some troubles, early imp. DauT will clean house, but then it's tricky for him to advance as well. 71 HP on that gate. War Wagon wants to die. And gets his wish fulfilled. Okay, maybe send a villager and try to overchop here. Not sure if that's overchoppable or not, I don't think so. Slam should transport mango dye. Oh boy. I don't see them in the tab then. Oh, why did the conversion stop? DauT, he's taking... Is he going the paladin route? Looks like it. Hello. Did he need that house to build the stable next to it? Oh god, this boy. Ooh. Okay, Slam clicked 8 seconds earlier, but will be to imp 1 minute later. We'll have 2 castles up himself, but stone at the front, so repairing will be tricky. We'll have... well, 600 stone to work with to repair. But that will be rough for him for sure. Nice amount of war wagons. DauT is getting the trap out. I think, honestly, DauT, he can't be broken here, right? Or can he? Ah, he can. Otherwise, I would love to see him send, like, the first 5 cavaliers. are doing so much at this site. If they can snipe the first 2 traps, Slam might steamroll this. Question is, can DauT send out 5 traps? 5 Cavaliers. Can he? Does he think he can afford those? DauT is going for Karambits.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Block printing. Hmm? Okay, only traps now. No HP upgrades on the castle yet. Would really love to see that. University is here. Goes for chemistry before that though. I think it's not the perfect choice. DauT. Yes, the Cavaliers over here. Oh god! Okay, if DauT is throwing away his traps like this, then Slam can hold it on his own. Oh, okay, okay. Well, easy life then. Oh god, every trap counts so much here. Let me see the Cavaliers. Where are they going? Okay, he's staying over here. Obviously, the Cavaliers are so good. Sniping the traps of ACM as well. Uh-oh, intense game on both sides at the moment. Another castle at that area. Wow, ballsy, ballsy castle. I think further back might have been an option as well. But okay, elite Karambit for DauT. He's trying to play with 2 castles. He has 400 stone in the bank. Has a solid eco behind this. 117 workers, only 4 out of it. Just DauT is now going for redemption against the bombard cannons. Goes for paladin tech as well. Numbers aren't that high, and he is indeed sending those over. And they can snipe those. Oh god, there's 0 protection. There's no protection at all. The paladins can get this. And Slam is axing it. This is so good for Slam. Lovely, lovely team play. And yeah. Mango Dice have to go in there after that. And Karambit's out of position. Not sniping this. And look at that. We have 4 traps, all going down instantly. Slam doesn't even need to stand under the castle there and take some shots. DauT is just right-clicking it. Well, lets the 1 trap live for a bit too long. But this was so good, so good. And now the Karambits are coming out against the Mango Dice under the castle. Plus 10 attack. They will just melt as well. Plus 4 defense didn't even finish when they ran in. Mangonel doing some ground attacks. And this is so bad for DauT here, losing so much at the left hand side. Paladin will finish. Meanwhile, DauT is holding this, did get some conversions here. Trap numbers are looking pretty solid for him, and only those 5 Cavaliers did so much. They're killing all the traps, and now Slam is the one with 4 traps and can kill the full tech of DauT, who's going Karambit with only soon to be 1 single castle and no traps left. DauT is in a wall of pain. No one going for water. A bit similar to Bog. And Paladin tech now as well. Just clear up the traps. And DauT's eco. How did he do that? What a nice boom behind all this aggression. Get some conversions here as well. And now his traps to the front. How did he manage to achieve this great play? Our Lord, man. And, well, traps are clearing house. Mango Dice, well, still lacking a lot of upgrades here, surely. Still without bloodlines, most likely without husbandry as well. Now gold is reclaimed here. No gold control, no corner control to go for trade though. Karambit production, not that great. Maybe skirms could be an option. Goes for more stables. Is that for light calf? Don't tell me he's going for Malay light calf. Oh, that's not really an option. That bombard cannon is ambitious. What? Died in heroic death. Bloodlines, heavy plow behind this. Karambit numbers are looking more and more scary. 52 here. More stables. What is this? Is he going for elephants? Doesn't really work in low numbers against Mango Dice either. Elite Battle Elephant Tech indeed. Harpy attack. Do we see the wards in time? Seems like ACM can get those, yep. I think DauT can just go to the other side. And send some monks over. Okay, so full elephant tech. How many farmers do we have? We're getting 1k food per minute. We have, quote unquote, only 49 farmers though. I think that's not enough. No upgrades yet. Elite Mango Dice for Slam, and he's so good with those. Micros them so well. Oh god, and he will always get the kills if you're trying to run away. He's so active. We hear some relics being picked off. I don't really know where. More traps moving forward as well. ACM in some trouble. Salvador's 0 upgrades here so far. Elephant Tech now shown, and well, they're buffering 4 of the damage. But if Mango Dice do 10, no 12, right? Mango Dice do 12. That's not a lot. 1 defense upgrade missing though. BackT now getting coinage before slinging. Hello. Heavy camel tech by Slam, and oh god, that's a lot of elephants. Maybe the eco was good enough after all. And he realized, okay, Karambit can't be an option. Mango Dice positioning themselves beautifully behind this. Oh god, the elephants won't do anything here. And oh god, Slam gates, Slam houses, Slam stables. And poor yo. This is like, you won't see anything move at the right hand side, but left hand side is just dropping. Look at that. Nothing is fighting. Nothing is fighting. It's 1k HP already lost. Oh god, that was the worst engagement. Oh god. And there was like 8 elephants lost, 10 Karambits or something, and Slam lost maybe 2 Mango Dice or something. Oh, hallelujah, was that bad. But how do you think you can ever get a better engagement than that? And that's simply the beauty of the Mango Die. Time to open an AoE zone threat. Don't you think Mango Dice are a good unit? And all Mongols players should go for Mango Dice? Maybe one day. Camel Tech came in quite early. +1 defense here. Mango Dice still doing so much. Paladins are coming over. I think they shouldn't even fight. I think they should maybe even go for the raid. But, well, going for the fight at that perfect place and time is an absolute option as well. Karambit at the side coming over as well, and this is just a smashing fight here. I don't really see BackT winning this one. Look at that double DHP at the moment. Paladins are chewing through this one. So much damage from behind. All the Karambits did fall. Elephant numbers now down to a single digit. Mango Dice still alive in heavy numbers. Paladins around as well. Suddenly dropping down in all the supply is Mr. BackT. Slam is pushing forward here with all his Mango Dice, and BackT, he is out of this one. Just dropped 60 supply. Traps are moving forward. He will lose all his stables. Meanwhile, ACCM cannot punish. Yeah, he's sending in some of his doubles here at the top with some Habidius in front, but DauT is just too active here and clears this one up. GG. What a play by DauT. And that team play, man. I saw it coming. I was so excited to see it. And those 5 traps killing the... those 5 Paladins / Cavaliers at that time. Killing those traps. Basically won them the game. What a solid defense. The better eco behind this for DauT. ACM. He did go for the trash without the water. DauT did have the dog for quite some time, and that gave him such a better eco. GG, well played. A bit more greed. BackT couldn't punish those fishing ship. He kind of needed to do that and kill the fish of DauT. Otherwise, ACM would always be behind with the strategy they chose, and then Slam with a nice defense. And a great game. 2-1 for DauT and Slam after being behind 1-0. How's Slam going that strong after so much Fortnite? I didn't even know he was playing Fortnite. Nice KD when going Elite Elephant. Oh, well, it was a lot of Karambits as well. Nearly building some momentum with the stream again. It's funny. When I cast a tournament alone, like no mem, no T90, people are going crazy. Like, how can you have so big numbers? And then T90, mem, and the Viper is streaming. And I'm streaming in front of 300 people. And people say like, oh, that's disappointing numbers. Sam is such a good player. I really wish he was more active. So does everyone. Slam is still in top shape because he was able to kill me twice today. Sick. Who won? MBL plus Nikov versus Vivi and Lux. It's over here, my friend. Maybe Slam will bring more players to AU2 from Fortnite. Oh man. Not following Wolves and placing the tower was so important to keep the Koreans player at home. That's actually true. That tower was pretty clever. I never would have built that tower in no man's land. But might be a good option. Yeah. Okay, they're launching into game number 4. I will go into paint. Let's pick purple. And we're out of Koreans, out of Malay, out of Teutons, and out of Mongols. Bop. How players like Leary and Slam can perform so well without playing almost ever. Seems like you followed a lot of Leary tournaments. The Swift Draft looks weird. The top 5 were chosen by themselves. The bottom 5 were chosen by the opponent. And you have to pick one civilization out of each pool. Larry will be next DauT champion. I would give you good odds and bet against it. What was that? Ah, what does Nostradamus say for the civilizations? Okay, we have Hideout and Cave of Storms left. So Cave of Storms, Japanese, very easy pick. And then it's pretty random, I would say. On the other side, probably Goss plus Chinese. Goss and Chinese are really bad. Spanish Saracens could be good then on Hideout. You have to pick Spanish on Hideout compared to Cave of Storms. Or you play Spanish there. But Chinese aren't exciting me too much on Hideout either. Against Aztecs plus Turks or Aztecs plus Burmese. Huh. Cancel out maps as well. Okay. Spanish plus Goth? Don't you want to have Spanish on Hideout? Hope here was the sling in game 2. Game ending. Strong. Aztecs plus Japanese versus... You can't pick Aztecs and Japanese together. You have to pick one from pool 1 and one from pool 2. Why is Slam still so good? No one knows. Just one of the very talented ones. Is Leary winning money at all in Dota? No. Nearly having fun with paint. Sad smiley. You look ugly, man. Vietnamese pool 2 is trash now, as it should be. I don't think Vietnamese are that bad, honestly. Like, given those to the enemy. Japanese versus Chinese and Goth. Japs and Burmese. Yeah, that's very. I think that's the likeliest scenario. Chinese and Saracens. I think you have to pick Goth now. And Saracens is better for hideout. Chinese should get some more bullets to balance. They will. Saracens plus Goth is disgustingly overpowered. Luckily, they cannot play together. What best of is this? Well, if only there was an information and an amount of civilization and an amount of maps left to indicate that. And also the score of the other quarterfinals. That could really help us. Best of 7 then. You got it. Are you left-handed? I have my camera inverted. It feels more natural for a streamer. Are Goth actually that weak? Yes. Nearly banned an Aiza incoming. Shit, PKC, I didn't mean it. Sorry. I like you, and it's best of 5. And your son will play pretty soon. All the best wishes. Thanks for all you're doing for the community. Inverted cam makes me feel weird. I'm weird normally, and if I invert it, I'm not weird anymore. So I would love like an inverted cam in real life. Would really help me. How much better would Goth be if they got stone walls? Not that much. PKZ. Oh, game is starting. I was chatting too much here. Sorry. Oh, we are Imperial Age. Shit. Oh god, the biggest lames ever. How did I miss this? Sorry. Oh god. How did DauT quick want this? Damn it, how did I miss the start? Oi. Sorry. Jumping into game number 4. Nothing happened. Everyone is popped forward. And DauT is playing Japanese on this really beautiful map. As you can see, water at the bottom. And here's a maze woodline that you can kind of cross, but a lot of wood. And we have gold and stone at the top worth fighting for. We have Slam in the front, DauT in the back. Slam is playing Burmese. That leaves Aztecs and Turks for them later on. And we have Chinese and Saracens for back T and ACM now. That leaves Goth and Spanish for them for hideouts. Relic spawn all at the top here. A bit surprising that it's only 4. Wasn't it 5 last game? Yeah, at the top as well. So far, I really like this map. Reminds me a bit of Coastal Mountain. With GCs. Can you choose who spawns at the front? Not in this tournament. But technically, yes. I think it's a tournament without fixed position. Most maps in 2v2 don't really matter. Hey Nifid, life is great. Absolutely. All regs are at ACM's side. Well, Burmese knows where they are. ACM has no idea. So, who would you rather be? Saracens usually surrender because they're so ashamed of the team bonus. Is that so? Field Sar... Oh, hello. Did I... Yeah. Field Saracens, man. Can you show where you click to show the entire team worlds count and military count, or always miss it? Okay, so let's explain capture age for you. This is overall villager count, 27 for the whole team against 28. Here we have the numbers listed up. Military count, everyone with 1 scout. Also we have 28 villagers, Overall population, 31 to 30. 2 military over here. Those are the resources they have left. Then we have KD behind this, Castle Age, and how much army every player has. And how much of that is in gold. Sling resources behind that. We have the amount of TCs, the amount of relics, how much wood and food, gold and stone they're getting in the last minute. How many villagers they have fighting at the moment. Oh, I never see that stats. I wanted to fighting villagers. Oh, that would have been fun. Building, wood, lumber, gold and stone. Quite obvious, but yeah, you were mainly asking for this stat. And this over here, if I am not selecting anything, right? If I'm doing this, it will be overridden. The percentage of gold value units seem to add up. No. I'm not sure. At the moment it's 0, so tough to say. Right, it's 0. Adds up to 0. Yeah, could. Adds up. It adds up, guys. Okay, DauT walling himself away from Slam. Quite a bit, actually. I think that wall is not really needed, right? Slam is just walling the front. I think Slam walling here is a bit better. By the way, he didn't get his second boar. His third boar. We're playing with 3 boars on this map. Forgot about that. Is Nidhi gonna play 1v1 tonight? Depends on how long it goes and how much stamina I still have after this. We are going 7.5 hours strong and still have another best of 5 in ourselves, plus 1 or 2 games. Let's see, Will's fighting. Nothing, he's not fighting back. Oh, DauT. He's building stuff. Okay, now he's walling stuff. Current elo, very promising. Yeah, I had 2 games to break 2.3k and had a really good game against Terra yesterday evening. I lost the game and still was proud afterwards. Is that Will topless? Well, on Cape of Storms, it's very warm. I'm surprised that he is wearing trousers, honestly. So DauT will play fast castle behind this with Japanese. And grilled, they have long ropes. Interesting. So DauT does not want to have anything to do with Slam, who's super open. On the other side, back T is going for some dog. Double barracks here, double. Oh, that's so some stone from back T, but no aggressive villagers. Double dog from Slam and DauT. Ah, what? No, I wanted to say, oh, DauT is just going for water, but no, he's still not up. Mongol seem to be a valid choice here as well. No, 3 boars, yes. No deer though. Oh, ostriches. Oh yeah. Mongols is a solid choice. But we had Mongols on the water map with short distances. DauT FC Fishboom. Looks a bit like it, right? Japanese pretty strong with that. Slam will have some big troubles on land though. Look at that. Goes for the open gold. I think with this strategy he absolutely should have gone for the back gold. Can you show the raid placement short, please? Here you go. Relics. And a bird. Where's the bird? Ah, here. Bird. Isn't Nature Empire beautiful? No restart cause of relics? The relics are this way on this map. My man. I think it should be 5 instead of 4. But I think that's not game deciding. Don't you feel like the score is a bit off? How many games am I casting and the score is not centered? Damn. So unprofessional. Okay, DauT goes for board number 3, 1250 castle age timing, so he will play the very long game here. And Slam, I like this defensive tower instantly, except that his map isn't looking great. We'll play some water, he will have some troubles defending this. DauT also with the Dark Age Scout won't help too much. And Slam is doing quite some damage here. DauT around to defend some. Now the Thrush coming over from back T. But that tower is so good. Really tricky to build a good tower against that. Imagine zooming on the birds in 4K. That would be the sickest thing ever. I think viewer numbers would triple if you could 4K zoom into birds. Okay, tower now known. 85 stone only for Slam. Having some troubles pulling the boys. Where's fighting? Villager fighting. Fighting! 5! Back T 5 fighting. Slam fighting 8. Holy moly. Okay, now building some. Fighting some. One spearman around. Slam losing his scout here at the right hand side. The towers helping out. Could also garrison another villager. And I think this is a good reaction by Slam. Not underreacting there at all. But scouts are now coming over. Slam, he will lose some of his villagers here at the top. More spearmen are coming over. And I think Slam maybe should have even sent more villagers into the tower. Could have really helped out here. Meanwhile, scouts are doing some. Where are... Oh god, there's no barracks for Slam at all. Is he trying to wall this tower here? He tried to wall the villager. And Slam in a world of pain now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. With 3 KD, make that 3-4, make that 3-4. But more armies coming over. This will be a game where DauT will have a very high score. Stable now. And honestly, it felt bad, but this didn't go that bad or that poorly. I think the main mistake really by Slam was that he went for this gold. If he just goes for that back gold and goes for the stone off from DauT, he can build 2 towers and it's completely fine. But this open gold forced him into those fights, and now villagers not really under the TC. Oh god, always wall to the TC, or wall the full TC. Another villager going down 5-8 now. DauT with a casual 0-0 KT before he lost one. Slam now walling some. Could allow the spearman to come in here. Oh, that villager's on the open. Will die. No quick walling there. DauT with a defensive tower. Tries to stop this. At 75 stone himself. Slam did get a second one up. Okay. DauT, can he get a second stable? Not so far. How does water look like? Some shenanigans here. Did they not build any fire galleys? Okay, ACM ignores that. Back T is now going for some. Interesting. ACM enough resources to click up pretty soon as well. Big aggression here by Back T. Remember, DauT and Slam, if they win this game, they are through the semifinals and guaranteed $100 of the 1K prize pool share. If you want to increase that, exclamation mark 2 pools gives you the link for donations. Also remember that by subscribing, you're kind of indirectly supporting this tournament as well, because that influences the fee casters have to pay here. Oh boy, Slam pretty open, but one spearman of DauT enough to protect him there. Japanese knights decent. Before Rise of Rajas, no. After that, yes. You have all the upgrades in Castle Age and the great super sick eco. So I honestly wouldn't think it's too crazy. Oh, that's open now as well. To maybe even think about 3 stables. Scouts now coming around, trying to debate the spearman away. Knight is trying to help at the top. Now Slam probably going for the sling. Not really, just getting the market up. I'm a bit surprised that he's rushing it out with 2 villagers. DauT, can he get that villager? 100 HP on that gate. Not taking some damage. Okay, now he gets the tower up at all times. Cannot really shoot there. Okay, how are the walls looking behind this? Nice uptime, but obviously open at the side here. Overchopped at the center. Could be really bad. Someone MBL'd it. Gillnets now for DauT, and walling all this off. Looks pretty solid at all those areas. So the only area open is the one at the top here for ACM. And yeah, DauT, I would have said he can afford 3 stables, but it makes more sense to go for 2. Meanwhile, fishing ship count 27 to 11, and that's 27, including a solid 20 of DauT with gill nets and Japanese. So he's just booming away so heavily here. Meanwhile, Slam just continues to go for water. 500 food for him, 150 gold. What did I tell you about? Oh, what? Where did those get in? He goes for some quick walls, but gold is still open. DauT. Okay. Well, it will be defended. ACM goes for the +2 defense. So that's quite a heavy investment here, especially for Saracens. Extra TC. A bit disappointed that DauT is only playing with 2 TCs here. So far. He has enough resources to go for a third one. His eco should be incredibly good. Yeah, he's ahead by 20 workers, but that's mainly the fishing ships. Look at that. He's only ahead by 5 villagers. Although he should have been up the first one. I think Bloodlines Edition was mostly for the Cuff Archers. Okay. I think it's also pretty strong for their knights. Makes them viable. Oh, so much more viable. DauT should probably be on 4 TCs by now. Well, he goes for TC number 3 now. Not sure if you already have 20 fishing ships, it's 4 TC adds so much. Because the eco is already out of control anyways, right? Waits for Horse Cutter to start a single farm. He could afford 4. I think I would go for 4 if you had a unit that needs massive amount of eco, such as like elephants or paladins. But if you play Japanese, I think staying with 3 TCs might be a bit better. Simply because you have a kind of quote-unquote cheaper army, right? Going Harbor the Arbalest most likely behind this. Or Arbalest directly. Heavy blow before this first farm. Love that. Now goes for fletching. Some control here. Slam is clicking to Castle Age any second. Still so little control over his gold here at the front. Isn't even jumping into his own tower. A bit surprising to me. Now goes on to the gold in the back. DauT. A solid amount of workers ahead. Overall, there are 30 workers ahead and 25 population. But crossbow numbers, not that scary. DauT with a siege workshop here. That's a bit surprising to me. Has 3 spearmen at the front. Knights not with the greatest damage output. Does DauT really want to fight this? Oh, goes closer to the tower. Look at that. DauT even asking Slam to go in there. And DauT, what? Guys, honestly, this is something we would not have seen from him, I feel like, ever. Like those clumpy moves here. Can change settings to avoid the lag. Lag shouldn't be from my end. Maybe reduce the resolution. Japanese CA. Looks like crossbowman. I transition a bit better into Arbalest. Okay. DauT starting to go for some gill nets. Fish traps as well. Siege workshop now behind there. Still no crossbowman upgrade. DauT, look at that villager difference. Pretty massive over ACCM. Well, only 11 ahead. The 20 fishing ships, just so good. Compared to ACM's, what are those? 9. Now big raid into the base here of Slam, who is, well, on the tasting platter. Kind of here at the front, very exposed. Is that more stables, or is it... Ah, now the siege workshop. And the siege workshop number 2. This is tricky for DauT. Goes for crossbowmen only. And now faces double... siege workshop against this. He will have problems. He's getting Mangonels out himself. He will get to Arbalest. But we'll need to build some more archer rangers behind this for sure. 40 now coming at the front as well. Lots of pressure. Maybe Rams might be the better addition than Mangonels in this spot actually. Sam is going for careening. Knows how important it is to not lose water for DauT. DauT now takes 2 pikemen behind this as well. Adds 3 barracks. Water fight really important. Slam with low HP here. Back T. Nice micro. Remember, we're playing again. 2 Vietnamese, 1 Canadian, 1 European. 3 continent battle. It's tricky to micro sometimes. 30C now from back T as well. How good are the crossbow numbers? 13 for DauT. 13 Arbalists. Still losing heavily against all this army. Meanwhile, Slam completely in the open and doesn't save his monk. Oh man. Click back there. He was so close to getting the conversion. Oh, this looks good for back T. Winning water. This will be ugly for DauT then. Did he add more fishing ships? No, at 25, okay. It's a massive attack here. And ACM isn't far away from clicking Imp as well. Remember though, those knights cannot be upgraded to cavaliers. The only civilization that has knights and cannot go for cavaliers. ACM, yeah, he can still get +4/+4 on those and can take reasonable fights, but maybe a big castle age attack into Slam space might be better. And then let back T do some skirm defense or something. DauT will destroy them. Hey, Mr. Ink! A guy that is very, very old in the Age of Empires world. I think I played against Ink like in 2003 as well. ACM should buy a castle and build it forward. Well, he's sitting at 47 stone at the moment. He's sending 2 over here. Remember that we have very limited stone overall in this one. DauT is getting Halberdiers and only now Bodkin arrow. Has a lot of resources, but his blacksmith is now used. Small pause here. Tactical thinking. This is intense, indeed. Saracen is awkward. Yeah, that's why that's a civilization given from Slam and DauT to their opponents. I love that DauT is streaming, but policy said players should not stream their point of view. I think you're allowed to stream, right? I'm pretty sure you're allowed to, yeah. You just need to go for some delay. Which makes sense in my opinion. I think it should be the same delay as the game room, which I think is too little. I think something like 2 minutes, 3 minutes should be better. Does it require a good PC or can you play it from a laptop? You can surely play it from a good laptop. If your laptop is less than 3 years old, I think you can play it. I think DauT has no delay. Well, then he should get admin loss, in my opinion. Or loss for all games he played, which is 0-3. These 2v2 tournaments are more fun than 1v1. Do you agree? 1v1 tournament. Oh god, that was a horse sound, right? 1v1 is a bit more intense. 2v2 is obviously more diverse. We see different strategies. There are more viable maps. You can see more diverse civilizations as well. So I'm a big fan of what ECL will deliver with a mix of 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. Did DauT build a university yet? I will say yes. And am right. Look at that beautiful graphic. A waiting host. Okay, what else can we spot? Oh god. We can cast from here as well. Oh, game continues. Oh, what a big engagement. Look at that here. Okay, we can just collect everything. So many numbers. Oh, 10 fishing ships. Oh, 2 monks. 10k HP. 10.8k HP. Hallelujah. Okay, now we have the big go here. And still no tag here. Halberdier is finished. Still 2 towers around with crossbowmen, bracer as well. Those halberdiers can just eat that alive. I think we need to transition into some skirmisher action. DauT doesn't really know where to go. Maybe wants to debate some. Could eat some damage. Obviously 120 HP and the big armor really helps out. That was a good ammo connection though. Monks are trying to help out in this fight. Meanwhile, halberdiers are pushing. HCM needs to transition and game is over. That sounds like a drop to me. Not really a GG timing. Score still pretty close. ACM will reach Imperial age any second. Slam at 70 population. DauT at 150. I said he will have a high score in this game, and it looks pretty much like that. The Earth is flat. Yeah, 4 corners flat. As you can see, that's the world. And yeah, drop of ACCM here. We will restore this one. ACM now preparing the archer range switch. Goes for some Arbalest behind his knights. Maybe only Arbalest. Might be a good option as well. I think Arbalest, Bombard Cannon could be pretty solid there. Which is better, 1-1? Chinese or Saracens? Depends on the map. On Black Forest, Saracens. On Arabia, Chinese. On Islands, Saracens. On Ghost Lake, Chinese. Okay, they are restoring the game. I love a mod where units can fall off the edge. That's like honestly a tournament I wanted to host, and I thought the mod existed. That you can go out on the one end and then the unit spawns over here. That would be so nice. It's basically like walling to the edge of the map wouldn't happen anymore. This would be so, could be so fun. Just like drushing. What time is it in Vietnam now? I think they should be GMT +9, right? So 7 hours. We have it 21, so 28:40. Yeah, pretty sure. You're really asking about the score? I love a dynamic map that expands maybe mines and forest respawns. Okay. Okay, we need to jump into the game instantly, right? Capture Age is loaded up and... Loading? Okay, here we go. Okay, where did we push? Obviously, we're losing 1.5 minutes every time we restore a game. And we have one tower here. Halberdiers are pushing this. Tower should be denied. Aggressive castle here from DauT, who's getting all the upgrades, even taking for war galleys, so wants to help a bit on water, while Slam is actually doing an okay job of holding this. Tower will be denied. Slam with a market behind this, although he already has a market. Slam is reclaiming his main goal as well. No one really pushing to the top side, so very one-dimensional push to the center. Indeed, we have the Arbalest tech here coming up for ACM. Would love to see him go for early chemistry as well. Bombard Cannon, something I would love to see here. Tries to go around that corner. Some more houses and Slam. That will not be wallable directly behind this. Goes for another market and a house, and then should be fine, but needs more villagers building this. Yeah. DauT meanwhile gets his castle up here. Chemistry for HCM. Do we have more bombard cannons? Not really. And Arbalest are going through the forest. Could maybe spot those relics. No, no idea yet. Go some more to the top. He will have a lot of resources. DauT, another castle there. Oh boy. DauT gets a lot of upgrades at the moment. Chemistry, Town Watch, Arbalest, Conscription, Blast Furnace. and loses some of his army over here. Not the most important thing. We'll get a lot of map control. And I think Slam should maybe just boom to elephants. And DauT should sling. Yeah, I think that might be the best option. DauT. I don't think a second castle is actually that good. Or at least he shouldn't go for a third castle. Right? You're limited on stone anyways. Build 2 defensive towers. Maybe Jasama is controlling a bit more of the map. Okay, now this could be an ugly raid. Slam didn't see it yet. Still no reaction. Okay, now he is running away, but we'll lose at least half a dozen of villagers. And this is still a very exposed area, and this is open between the palisade walls as well. ACM is going a bit deeper. This castle is good because he doesn't need to get murder holds. That's true. Push continues here. So many Arbalists dying to the castle. Actually coming out there. And DauT trying to regroup. Not a lot of Arbalest production by him at the moment. Overall population virtually identical. No. So game absolutely open still. Water fight continues. DauT adding some fast fire ships. Here wants to protect his water. Doesn't have that many fish traps working for himself. But still something. Defensive castle by ACCM on a hill. Couldn't find another spot where there are any hills. So went for that. DauT with the first defense upgrade on his archers, as you can see. Oh god, that army is still so annoying. Mangonel was going back. Harvard is just easily dying. And DauT doesn't really have a good answer to fight this one off. Is he not getting any gold at the moment? DauT is not getting any gold. What is this? DauT is not expanding at all to the top. Now he's outpost rushing a bit. Let me see. Does he not see any of this? Oh god. Let's look at that. Doesn't spot those 2 golds. Only now spotted that stone. Isn't expanding towards the top. DauT is not getting any gold. It's kind of sloppy by him. Has to go for mass skirms. And mass skirms isn't the greatest counter against Arbalest Knight. And suddenly population leads quite nicely for the Vietnamese players. Huh. Slam being pushed back there as well. Still the only player in Castle Age. Oh, dodges that though. Oh boy. Okay, mass trap, something I absolutely love. Scums are protecting that as well. Slam is now on the way to Imperial Age. And we can expand some here to get some extra gold. Fires. Oh, that's not really a fight he wants to take. His Castle Age army here. Back T is going for coinage. The guy with pop 130 wants to sling the guy with pop 180. Something we don't see too often either. One trap firing away. Maybe full cavalry attack here by Back T, who is slowly but surely winning water. DauT running out of normal fish to take, only relying on his fish traps. Actually, did he lose all his fish traps? Looks a bit like it. Finally cleared this one up with all his skirmishes. Okay, now it's the not DauT. It's not giving you that much because it's only three villagers shooting, but it looked funny. When was the last time DauT got any gold? Look at that, gold per minute, 0. And that has to be 0 for quite some time. So if you look at the minimap, there's so much gold at the top here as well. DauT is not going for it. Feels so bad, man. He just went for like 4 traps, full center push mode. He had a kind of unstoppable army. with mass arbalest, mass halberdier. Like, how can you attack this? Saracens? You can go for more arbalest, but the production started way better for DauT, and he can kill all the archer rangers as well. So it was looking really good for him. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, we see the full switch into elephants. Oh. IT even lets it go. Tries to save 2 of his traps. Could maybe even achieve that. IT continues to fight for the water. Cavalry attack coming. Some Chukunus as well against the halberdiers. Actually, mass Chukunu should be really good against what DauT has. At least I thought so before I saw the mass amount of skirmishes. So Cavaliers are pretty good. Bombard Cannon is such a good unit in that spot. Pretty much impossible for DauT to ever take a proper engagement. I was the best of 5 with Viper postponed because this series is still going on. And the series before that was pretty late as well. How come they don't pick the relics? I'm not sure if they even spotted those. Oh, and that was a lot of dead villagers. Oh boy. Overall population difference at 50 at the moment. Cap rams, mass skirmishes at the moment, trying to get some gold. Trade will be denied here as well. Because they have so much water control here. This could go too distant. Could go to game number 5. Start making 80 skirms. Well, he's sitting at 72 at the moment. And has 67. So looks a bit like it. That raid will be stopped. More castles there, and DauT finally can get onto gold, but that will instantly be denied, right? Skirms are left around. DauT just goes for skirms, and bombard cannon hits could be so good here. DauT now goes for some rams. He's clearing quite a bit. Where are the cavaliers? Oh god, but that's a big elephant switch. Slam, he's only sitting at 130 pop though. I think DauT should really start slinging. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oof. Goes for the splits. Okay, snipe the bombard cannon. Need to repair those bombard cannons from distance. Bombard cannon can do quite some damage, but once the skirms close the range and are spread around, bombard cannons are just a waste of gold, kind of. And DauT, he has to be happy with how many snipes he got there. Meanwhile, elephants are being pushed back. Hussar production now started. Those elephants, they aren't contributing too much. DauT could easily have slung. Population difference at 50. Chukunus are getting eaten alive here. Four monks can get easy conversions. Or can they? Ooh. Not fully done. Oh, DauT lost all his villagers over there. Proponent 50 for him. Tries to get a castle up, but only one halberdier. Might not be enough to defend this. Oh god, this is so ugly. There will be some dead villagers for sure. Castle might still go up. Well, let's see. The villagers aren't really getting focused down by the Hussars. 4 still working. We have an X at the top. That's for the market. And, oh boy. The castle will go up, but still a lot of villager losses there. Pop 160 for him. The push in the center. What is this? Villagers fighting stats. Fighting. 13 villagers. Okay, now more dying. And the Hussars are coming over. Should clear all those skirmishes. DauT at the moment at pop 170, but that will go down quite heavily. So many Hussars surrounding those. Some raids here by Slam at the left hand side, but the main killing is happening here. Bombard cannons are continuing to push in. Archer range numbers are at 5. Should probably drop here. One arbalest around. DauT did go for some gold, but instantly got stopped there. Now Slam is sending his villagers to death as well. Seems like DauT didn't really inform him. Okay, DauT now Xing. Don't go there! Slam! Seems like DauT didn't practice this map or even looked at it. One trap trying to defend here. The castle falls. Well, there's still the second one behind. Why hand cannoneers? I don't see the reason for hand cannoneers either. Skirms are doing the same against other skirms. Against hussars, they are performing better than Arbalest. And oh boy, this is a big surround though, and back T should get smashed here. That's a lot of elephants. Where are the conversions? Not really happening in the back. Some skirmisher numbers aren't really that important. And oh, back T, he's getting smashed here. Now the splash damage is really good here by the elephants. And back T needs to run. Now takes into Halberdiers. How is the gold looking for Slam? I don't see him going here. And well, his main gold is dry now as well. Let's take a look. Gold income. Oh yeah, we can see it. Basically no gold income for Slam. DauT with a 0 for quite some time. They're trying to go for this. This is the only gold miner he has at the moment. Oh boy. Ugly stuff. One castle going down. Skirm numbers so much better. And Arbalest, they're still doing their, well, solid job here. Halberdiers now finally coming in though. And then Slam, he should run out of steam a bit. 3 traps, even going for the stable here instead of the castle behind this. Secrets below 150. Both VNS players above 170 here. Bombard cannons might get sniped. No, not really. He's microing back those quite nicely as well. Archer rangers are dropping in numbers. And once we have like 15 Halberdiers out here, Slam needs some counter with that. They should just switch around a bit more. Elephants to the top, skirms to the bottom would be so much better. Just switch armies would be so good. Elite Mameluke. ACCM is going for the cutters. Hello. So no one going for the relics? Yep. Both enemies around pop 190 now. 80 population difference. That's a lot of hussars, and that's the switch I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to have happened some ages ago. Just the hussars to the top, maybe the elephants to the top, and snipe all the bombard cannons, snipe all the very fragile ranged units here. Only thing I am not seeing is that the skirms in exchange are going down here and doing something, and now the elite Mamelukes. Look at that. Still missing some HP upgrades, but still, how can you ever engage this with the army Slam has? Only ranged here, not going to happen at all. Arbalest are intercepting the hussars from coming over as well. Seems like he can right-click that. And HCM is calling the GG for DauT and Slam here. GG, well played. Caravans now even ticking in. They wanted to go for the trade. Had control over all that water. Nice abuse of that as well. No way of getting the trade in. And, well, Slam with, I believe, the wrong gold choice. If he just goes for his back gold, might have been so much better here. And DauT not really expanding to get the gold at the top. Really took the wind out of his sails. And therefore, we go into the rubber match. Game number 5 will be the decider. And I'm trying to find my cursor. Here we are. Scores is it's 2-2. Game number 5 will be Hideout. Home map of DauT and Slam. And you know, guys, every time before we go into a decider in a series, we will play the hype song. So let's get hyped a bit, and then I will answer some more questions. See you in 2.5 minutes. I think it's just a bug, guys. I think ACM called the GG afterwards. Oh boy, what a day. Over 8 hours of casting already. Or 8 hours of being online. And we still have one series to go after that. Viper and Tedo against Fire and Goku. Even one caster saying, can we get a 50-minute break after the next series? And organizer says, no break, we're already too far behind. And caster says like, oh, I'm so exhausted. So am I, my friend, so am I. Okay, time to answer your question. Remaining civilizations will be Spanish and Goth against Aztecs and Turks on Hideout. Clear civ advantage, in my opinion, for DauT+Slam. Goth shouldn't really deliver too much. Let's see what we can do. Where's Jordan? It's 10 p.m. in Germany, my friend. He is in bed. And already sleeping for at least an hour. I was here for most of it. Thanks, mate, for all your support, for all your kind words. Also, remember, I have to pay like $75 to cast this tournament. No. $85 to cast this tournament. So appreciations to donations to compensate for that are very much appreciated. Viper's in Germany too? Yes. But he stays up longer than till 9 p.m. Why will the series not be 3-0 for Viper and Tedo? I don't know. I think it's a most likely scenario. Will there be a Doubter Castle than Vivis today? Unlikely. The Viper moved to Germany because he wants to be closer to Nilly? Yes. But did a small mistake and moved to the wrong city. I told him, wherever you move, don't move to Leipzig. I'm not living in Leipzig. Don't move to Leipzig. And he heard like, move to Leipzig, living in Leipzig. And then he moved there. Well, happens. Well, maybe one day. Okay, game number 5, Hideout. We'll follow after that. And then the last series of the evening. Why not Leipzig? I think Leipzig is... I don't want to trash talk Leipzig. I wouldn't move there. What is this tournament? It's called 2 pools. We pick 5 civilizations that we picked ourselves and 5 civilizations that our opponent picked. He moved east because of Thüringer Klöße, maybe. Maybe. Ausländer are not welcome in Hamburg. Agreed. Leipzig is not too much worse than Hamburg. Okay. 3v2? Yes. Fire and Goku performed so well in the qualification stage that they had to add some people. By the way, tomorrow we'll have the 2 semifinals, and on Sunday
Give
we'll
me
have the
your
finals.
extra resources.
Great casting, as always.
Tris, thanks for the €5. 3 AM in Vietnam right here. I think it's way later, right? I'm a bit surprised. I'm amazed with the overlay. What overlay? You mean capture age? Or all this mass information? I know people who moved there from the west. I'll be in Hamburg next week. We'll catch Nilly on streets. Shit. Is Vietnam only +7? I thought it's east of China. How late is it in Hanoi? 3. Okay. Thought it was GMT +9, but it's GMT +7. Why is it 3v2? Because I already answered. We had the qualification stage, and Vivi and Lux, DauT+Slam and Fire and Goku played so well that it was kind of obvious that a normal 2v2 would always be won by them. So it's a 3v2 every single game. And so far it's 2-2. So they are playing incredibly well. Maybe no summertime there? Maybe. Chris, thanks for your prime, mate. Speculate down to 50 seconds, guys. Nearly hype in the chat. Nearly energy for whoever you want to have. And maybe some grassed outs. ACM and back team against DauT+Slam. All deciding game on Hideout. Civ advantage for DauT+Slam. Co-cast with Viper? It's only one game, right? I could do it, but he's not really a guy I want to cast a single game with. I think all our casting basically depends on trash talking stuff and building up insiders. So I think it's not a great fit for one game. You know what's a great fit? Is 4 civilizations on this map. It's called Hideout. We have Mr. Slam playing the green trunks, being the Turks player. We have, oh look at that, I didn't even know that that worked. ACM being the Spanish player. On the other side we have Bakti being the Goth player. And DauT as Aztecs. Relatively long distances here. Oh, no, it's I think pretty even, I would say. The most important thing will be how will Bakti manage to play against DauT here on this side. Goth against Aztecs should be a clear Civ win. He should be in a big disadvantage. Whew. What song was that? I think Elder Scrolls were the Skyrim OST.
Give me your extra resources.
Thanks for the entertainment.
Arrow, thanks mate. First Lumbercamp here by CCM. We will have Lumbercamp here from Slam, all looking pretty standard. Want to keep it in the corner to get maximum efficiency. Had to play Turks online. Well, you can play CA, you can play Janissaries, you can play Fast Imp. Most likely Janissaries is a good option. Could go for CA as well, depending a bit on the team strategy and how you want to defend. Against Spanish and Conquistadors, it will get really tricky. I think he will always outrun you and out-micro you, because you cannot decide fights, but he can. Against Goth, it would be super easy, just Janissaries, and here we go. Do Janitors have a bonus? I think against archers, right? Pretty sure.
Good luck in getting to 2K3.
Lecketing! Thanks, mate. Trying to tomorrow. I will attack again. Today, I think I won't have it in me to play another game. And Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday if I have to, and Thursday if I have to, and Friday morning if I have to. Janissar bonus? No, Janissars don't have a bonus. Neither do you plan on becoming a pro? In what? Slam got a nice base? Well, let's take a look at that. Open gold, open stone. I think that's one of the worst bases. Right? If he has Kongs here, like, does he build the castle here? Then he can get attacked at the front. If he builds the castle here, then he can get raided at the gold and stone. So, I don't like Slam space too much, honestly. And I don't like that they switched colors again. Did they? It can wall off to the edge. Hello! Nice spot there. True. Just one here, 2 houses there or something there. And then the defensive castle. But we really need to get houses or stone walls. Like, paper walls isn't really that good against potential conquistadors. Yeah, that's true. Nice spot there. Could be a good one. Don't forget that tile, though. ACCM won't allow that wall off, though, and will play a trash here. And, yeah, probably will have to delete that front. Let's take a look how Slam will defend this. He himself is playing the fast castle with a lot of farms already.
Give me your extra resources.
Hi.
Karma, thanks for the $5 as well. Thanks for all your support, guys. I will probably add a donation goal tomorrow, and we'll obviously think about and add your donations already into that one. Back to you. Now going for the barracks and sends 200 gold. So that will be man-at-arm opening. DauT will play the same with the DauT mining camp. And some DauT lures. Trash at the top here. And, well, defensive gold. So, Slam, how will he defend this? If the villagers... Oh god, if the villagers are just going here, this will be so good. And this is why we should have a longer stream delay. Well, he could just see it like... Oh, this is why we shouldn't play hideout. Okay, Slam sees it coming though. Now goes on to stone, but that will be late. He will face the 1.5 minute timing where the Spanish guy can build a tower. Scout could maybe even attack those walls. Meanwhile, we have... Uh-oh, villagers fighting. 3 militia against 2 militia only. Similar feudal age timing. Scout still not feudal age. But 5 villagers pulled against only 4. DauT is going for 4th. Man-at-arm is 1 ahead. Militia in the back here. And back T couldn't really use his bonus. Now goes on to stone. Man-at-arm upgrade instantly from DauT. His eco is so much better. Back T still lacking gold apparently. That's a bit surprising to me. Meanwhile, attack over here continues as well. And Slam's great map. Not that great apparently. And he will eat some shots of that tower as well. Oh man, rough one. DauT with some walls behind this. And DauT couldn't really punish Back T. And didn't go for the most greedy tower either. Back T will be fine here. Slam. Let's see how he will defend though. No gold control, no stone control at the moment. That tower will go up as well. 5 villages, Spanish tower. Even if he tries to get one out. Uh-oh, yeah, both will finish. And that's good for ACCM if both towers are finishing. Because then he can just build another tower here. And he's completely fine with that. Slam now out of stone. His other stone is on the outside here. ACM, just fall back, put another tower, control that area, and he's in a beautiful long-term spot here. Man-at-arms wanted to sneak out. DauT, that's a fight he does not want to take against the 3 villagers. Scout now coming out as well, and DauT, he will... Oh god, not lose his his eagle there. Scout is kind of safe. We have another attack. Scout is running around. Another tower to block those farms here. TP hideout. TP 2 pools. The name of the tournament, my friend. Okay, now Man-at-Arms become cheaper. Scout not getting micro back. Oh god, that was perfect for him. Snacks another Man-at-Arm, and DauT wanted to go for the micro there. What was a bit later. DauT pulling some villagers. What is that fight? Oh god, that was a bad one. For back T. Is he going for more Man-at-Arms? At the moment, everyone only building villagers. And we have some towers. Goes for the 5v5 fight. Just continues fighting. Slam bought himself another 100 stone. Will be tricky defense for him though. And ACM with a very lucky punishment. DauT had by 3 villagers at the moment. Even military. Tower against tower. Surprisingly won by DauT. Don't really know why. Has 5 aggressive villagers. Ah, back T only fights with 3 here. Why did he not put more villagers in there? That's unfortunate for him. And DauT shouldn't lose that villager. No, all good. All good in the hood. And, ooh, that volley missed. DauT could even maybe try to go for this. Goes for some more repair behind this. Low HP villagers. T5 now on there. DauT not taking the worst fight at the right hand side. Slightly winning, but Scout should clear this up. Tower fight continues though, and back T now down to 60 stone. And he lost this one. Don't tell me he lost this one, no. Okay, low HP villager. Not, oh, he saved this one. What a sick move. And DauT is not shooting. DauT is not shooting. Age of Empires. And now the 2 Man-at-Arms are coming over. DauT needs to quick wall this. If the 2 Man-at-Arms are coming over, he wins this one. 1 scout, 1 Man-at-Arm. DauT wants to fight this off. Not getting the villager. Eagle is coming from DauT. What an intense one. Meanwhile, the other side, Trush continues. Slam is getting up to Castle Age. Probably will get a siege workshop out then. And still no gold control for him. Behind this, ACM 400 food now only goes on, or only now goes on gold. Slam is going to the other side to get some gold. What a sick move. Goes into DauT's base.
Give me your extra resources.
THX for streaming and entertaining. Let's go for 2K3.
Thrilling, thanks. For the kind words and the donation. Another Man-at-Arm here is getting sniped down, or is he? He's getting debating. Oh god, how did back T win this one? Only 17 stone left for him. Did he have? Okay, the gold at the top there continues to repair. Really running out of HP, and 13 HP only. Now the first mangonel out. Scout here, 1 villager. Huh. DauT goes for some archers. What an intense micro battle here over and over again. How are HP looking? Oh, he's down to 4 villagers. Back T can obviously send more and more at all times. Goes in there after he debates another shot. And now really running low on HP. Oh. Gets the full repair. Does not have any more stone left. But gets the tower there at the last moment. And that was so incredibly important for him. Archers will clear up the Man-at-Arms. He should be able to save most of his villagers. Yeah, looks like it. Mangonels are doing the clear up. That's still fine. ACM got so much map control behind this. Is getting Castle Age as well. And can pressure all this area. Impossible for Slam to get onto his Janissaries. And we have 6 on stone behind this, so Conquistadors are an option. Now the stable here. Interesting. Scout moves in. Yeah, shouldn't be too many kills here. Meanwhile, oh, ACM stays annoying at that end. And back T not having enough stone. Now goes for the market to defend this. See from Slam. Even 1 tile further away than actually needed. Viper and Tato against Goku and fire after this series indeed. DauT now up to Castle Age. Back T's resources 400 food, 200 gold. Has a market though, so should be up at a reasonable time. Can he save this bill? Yes, he can. Oh god, can't. The house blocked it. This market sounds so nice. Yeah, Czech staying in fuel is great for Vietnam. Well, he won't stay in fuel for too long. And the castle at the other side against DauT. This is so clever. This is so clever. He knew that a castle would be super risky. So just building it over at DauT's end is so good. And DauT... Oh! The gate sees it. Does he have archers? I think rushing with all villagers could be a good option, but he doesn't see it. And look at that. Slam is scouting for it. But Slam? Slam could see it. Archers. Not really, no. And he's walling to the front. Oh. The gate has eyes, indeed. Okay, castle goes up. And then DauT will have some problems, right? All his archers are at the front. Wants to micro against Back T there, who is on stone with some villagers. And, well, now Kong's in the back. Ooh, tricky spot. Meanwhile, only palisade wall here. I think this should be stone wall. But easier said than done. Still heavily on stone is Mr. ACCM. Don't tell me that's double Kong. ACM MVP? Well, let's see. Back T needs to survive first, right? Would be sick if they win this game with such a villager or civilization disadvantage. ACM continues with the tricky moves. DauT? It feels like he still didn't see it, right? No reaction at all. Now he keeps crossbowmen at home. But I never saw an X. Okay, Conquistadors now getting out. The castle should really help there as well. T with some walls. Double palisade. Betty won't have enough stone to go for Huskarls. What is he going for? 1,000 food, 300 gold. Don't tell me he's trying to get coinage now. And try to sling. Okay, we have bloodlines. We have +1. These two would be really good. Meanwhile, that scout is getting a nice kill against Slam, who isn't even trying to quick wall her. Now a defensive castle here. Could go up to him. DauT is defending pretty well, though. What a scrappy game here on Hideout. He signaled it earlier. Okay. Hard to see yellow X. I think I see X's. Tougher or less? With capture age. That was normal Age of Empires. Going archers against Goth. Well, he knows that he was denying both of the stone spots. So, it's not really Goth if they can't have Huskarls, right? So, it's kind of fine. Uh-oh, Conquistadors getting some monk kills, eating a conversion though, and now running away. Oh, I think that would have been a spot for the split. Mangonel out any second. DauT at 2 TCs, 3 TCs for ACCM and Slam. Conquistadors still around. Villager count. Pretty good for Slam. Slight advantage for DauT, Back T and ACCM. Not that sexy. Nice ground attack. Can he go for a second one? DauT with a split. Ah, oh, split into it. Oh, just DauT things. And now he's suiciding the rest of his army. Okay. Well. What are the best units against Conquistadors? More Conquistadors. Well, in low numbers, probably monks. In big numbers, Kongs become really strong. Till you get something like most imp armies are pretty good against it. Slam now on the way to Imperial Age. I think Slam should win this one, right? Just ACM needed to do more damage to DauT here. I don't know why he's going like quadruple TC. Well, I can kind of see it. Yeah, what can... Even if ACM kills DauT, then it's basically Slam against back T. And back T has nothing to offer. Mass Arbalest is also fine. Yeah, that's what I said. In Imp, there's a lot of army against Conquistadors. But in Castle Age, mobility is just so good. Camels is one of the better counters against it as well. Turks would be crazy after Imp. What's after Imp? Is there a 5th age? I never got into the 5th age, guys. I always stopped playing in Imperial Age. Oh. How is Mangudai or CA against Kongs? Really good. Okay, Slam. Now Imp is getting TC number 4. Goes for some traps. We'll probably clear up the forward first. And then they are fine with the stable game, right? Yeah, it's against Spanish and Spanish trade. But still, Goth shouldn't really have much to offer here. That's why I'm below 2.3k. Feels nilly, man. Okay, overall population, 50 advantage for Team Secret here. 40 Cs for both of them, and some walls behind it. Now a barracks by back T? Interesting. No walls at all at the left-hand side. Unwallable for him to begin with. I think maybe even walling the corner would be something. It's ACM Fat Slop. Because he builds 2 layers of stone walls. Kongs versus dismounted Kongs. With 1 more attack, way less HP, 1 more range, 2 less armor. I think Kongs will get a nerf as well for the next balance patch. I think they will lose some pierce armor, from what I heard. The aggressive castle now. Slam is just fine with controlling the map here, apparently. Did he lose a villager to the wolf? Seems like it. Anarchy for back T. Good luck fighting then. Villager difference or overall difference in population still at 50. All this is cleared up. And Slam is going to the other side, I think. Fighting together could be really good here for DauT and Slam. Because if Slam pushed that one side with Janissaries, he could lose to Paladin switch. And if DauT is going to the other side with Arbalest, then he could lose to Huskarls. But the other way around, it's not possible. Oh no! Back T is playing a Castle Age push with Anarchy and Petards. And he's running into an Imp Aztec player. If he just gets out 3 Jaguars, the game is so over. Oh no. I thought he would boom to Imp and then go for Anarchy. But, oh no, this is so bad. This will just evaporate. And we know DauT's quick walls are absolutely on point. Back T can't do anything here. Slam needs to raid Goth with Hussars. How? How would he get there? Through here? Or through here? Yeah, Jaguars, this is so over. Now even the conversion against the Petard. Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh, DauT was even Xing it. Like, oh, you see, look at my conversion. Look what I can do. And now Jaguars, this is just like, what do you think you can do? And now DauT quick walls, easy quick wall here. Oh no, he goes for the later walls. What is this? Why does he think this house is the most important one? This is so weird. And then he stops. Oh God, I will never understand this guy. Yeah, that attack failed so miserably. Back here, at least is taking towards Imp. We have masked Jaguars, but well, or mass Huskarls. If we had some Kongs behind this, maybe, just maybe, Back here could do something, but not really, right? And how is Slam ever stopped here? Mass Paladins? Yes, that's the option. But we're sitting at 101 villagers, cavalry attack only now. And Slam is already attacking towards camels, doing all the right steps. Huskarl's a bit faster than Jaguars. That's why chasing them down was a bit tricky, but they will surely see them pretty soon again. ACMS with hidden builds. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, love that. That's also a nice trade block. And over here as well, so I love that by CCM. I might just die at the front. Huskarls around now, but Jaguars are just smashing this so badly. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. And that not even their final form. Right, Garland Wars is coming in. Elite Jaguars, Blast Furnace as well. And how will this push be stopped? This is, I think, the spot where Back T should just sling. Because Paladins are good against everything Secret has at the moment, except the Camel Switch later on. But just to smash both armies, I think that would be really good. And those Cavaliers, they need to be in the base now. Population difference only at 30. Bomber Cannon is doing so much though. What does Slam see? So far he sees some barracks. Just killed 2 TCs. Nothing more. Sees a stable. Sees some Kongs here at the side. Sees that those aren't upgraded more. Huskarls shown. 200 Swordmen. Not much more going for Mr. Back T, who is going for champions. Forging now as well. Castles getting killed and +4 defense. Huskarls won't do much. Oh, now the Cavalier raid is coming in. Overall villager count at 255. We could see some kills here. Oh god, against those farms as well. We have some solid defense though with the castles for Slam. And DauT, even if he loses 20 villagers, he can replace those. He's at 150 and continuing to push at the front. No answer to the Jaguars at all from a Goth player. Do we have enough Cavaliers? No, no chance. Way too many camels. Is ACM trying to evacuate with all his villagers? Oh god, looks like it. Losing one of his gold spots there as well. Goes for both. Oh god, so late. And, well, look at that. Slam in without heavy plow. Some more raids here with those Cavaliers, but yeah, they even have more villagers than when the raid started. No chance to fight this one off. Slam and DauT, they will make it happen again. 1k prize per tournament, and they will guarantee themselves the spot in the semi-finals. And therefore 10%, 30% for second, 50% for first in this 4-day tournament for everyone who didn't need to qualify. Now the big last engagement here. All the Huskarls trying to make something happen against the Camels, which makes a lot of sense. If all the Camels are dying, the Cavaliers suddenly become pretty valuable again. Uh-oh, this is actually the worst engagement Slam could have taken. Most of the Cavaliers now down. Bombard cannons somewhat exposed. And this is a pretty good positioning. Look at that. And how we are getting smashed here. Hallelujah. Hussars now being produced as well. Bombard cannons are falling quite rapidly. Problem is though, while I'm looking at that and saying this was a perfect engagement for Tyrant, back T here and ACCM, we're also looking at that where this wasn't the best engagement for him, and pop 140, but this, if this was your starting base, it's not too pretty. And well, Slam can rebuild this army. I don't really see back T ever getting onto a real army behind this. Where was an X? Okay, next raid over here again. So ACM stays active there. I love that, but not active enough to kill everything here. Although some solid champ numbers, but it's like it's not even fair. Champs against Jaguars. Oh, don't show me a fight, please. Don't fight. Just resign before. Okay, guys, if you have kids at home, please close their eyes. This will be a bloodbath. Oh god. Jaguars against those champions. Oh, this is a total smash. Oh god. Did they even scratch one of the Jaguars? It didn't look like it. And yeah, that's how you drop in population. Just engage with champions against Jaguars, and this was the final engagement of the game, at least that's what I'm believing. All those villagers are out of here now. 6 traps still from DauT, and enough army left from our lord to finish this go. Meanwhile, Slam is pushing as well. GG and well played. Secret is having one team advancing into the semifinals, and oh boy, what a strong performance. They will face MBL Nick of Hera tomorrow as well, and I think they wanted to play the later game, so good on them. That will be our main event tomorrow evening, best of 7. Next match will be the other secret team following directly after this one. Don't go anywhere. Bombard cannons, a pretty beautiful move here, and yeah, the forward nicely stopped by Slam. Honestly, I thought it would be more problematic, but well, all the other resources were fine, and then he used the market. Did send those 4 villagers over, and those 4 sneaky villagers were so good. So good for them. Strong defense from Slam. I couldn't agree more. Oh man, sweet stuff. Score in the end, 3-2-2. Whew. Should ACM stayed on Slam? I didn't see him doing anything. The castle would not have done anything, no. I think it is tricky. Like, if we have even civilizations, ACM can kill DauT, and then we can have back T against Slam. But since the civilizations are so bad with Goth, there was no option. There was no option. Okay, next up will be Viper and Taro against Fire and Goku. Okay, they want to start drafting immediately. That's good. I will eat in front of you. I can answer some questions. We can see what they're doing. And I will change the title. Viper plus Tato versus Fire plus Goku. Is Goku with a capital K? I will just write it that way. Fire plus Goku. And they are from Brasilia. Against flags. Oh, that's the wrong flag folder. Flags. Team Secret. Viper plus Tato. And 0, 0. Right? I think everything should be fine here. We can... Okay, well, we'll have the draft link. Would like to see Goth Champions Teutonic Knights face off. If you're 2.3k, will you be the strongest German player? At the moment, I'm number 4. So, I don't think by getting 23 more points, it makes me jump to number 1. So, no. Thanks for asking. Okay, getting food. Be right back. Okay, Team Islands Band. Skoga and Stefan are German? Yes, both of them. Who's number 1 from Germany tournament? Would be fun. If Viper's not allowed. We could do like who's number 2 Germany. When are the games starting? I would guess 15 minutes. We will need to draft 20 civilizations and 4 maps and then launch the game. Yeah. Best player born in Germany? Well, then it wouldn't be me. Not born in Germany. Just living here and playing with the German flag. Who's playing the next match? As you can see, Viper and Tato against Fire and Goku. Which German player besides Jordan is better than you? Probably Stefan. At least on Arena. Nee, do you know the card game Dominion? Yes. We bought it with some friends. And played it for like 4 days straight. 8 hours every single day. And then never touched it again. Oh, I touched it again like 3 years later. I was at a friend's. And they were really good at card games, right? And I just smashed them. I had a good combination though. But I told them, yeah, I played it once before. Oh, no, I told them the truth. Okay, let's draft there. Papa carry and make Viper and Teddy cry. Okay. Yeah, Dominion is a good game. I can already hear Fire yelling at Goku when they start losing, lol. Likely scenario. Oh no, it's my highest Edo before this year. Interesting. I would say to 160 maybe. B team of secret, indeed. Secret is banning Gold Rush. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. I want some Age of Empires music. Age of Empires 3 soundtrack. Fire likes Gold Rush, okay. Actually, it looks really good. Did you expect something else? Well, the vegetables, it's with mushrooms. Sliced soy meat, basically. In German, we would call it geschnetzeltes. It's full of sauce. It's just it's with the rice. Fire is good with water maps? What? When was the last water map that you see him play well? Master of Islands, maybe. Before we had fire galleys, yeah. Is Harry team still alive? What is that? They're alive and kicking, my friend. And will I continue playing with it? I wouldn't really know for what tournament. If we had ECL 2 tomorrow? Probably. How last series ends? 3-2 for secret. Haha, the way you talk down when the music is turned off. The way you talk when the music is turned off. So funny. One on water. Oh, he played this so bad. SC2 qualifiers, Fire did well on water. Okay. Oh god, Fire is so... Host rights. Okay. Brazil. Ah, no, bans them. Okay, no, my bad. Pepper Storm's could be a good one for let your teammate die.